Tune to Citi, your number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
The power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
I'm hungry and I'm ready for change. I run too far to still be the same. See who I was, I give him away. Today, no longer bound by what people say. I know that I will make mistakes. I fall, but I refuse to stay. Today,
I've been waiting all my life to get to the door. And now it's time to help someone see their life for so much more.
today we go.
Somebody,
We go.
bring somebody, forget somebody.
Today we go.
Touch somebody, love somebody.
We go.
Catch somebody, let go of somebody.
Today, I see the hurt upon your face. Thinking how much more of this can I take? In a minute, I'm about to break. Today, see the pain has purpose, so don't throw it away. There's a harvest if you only wait. Don't walk out now, I need you to stay. Today,
Though you never felt winds blow like this before. But if what you see is all you see, you will miss there's so much more.
today we go.
Somebody,
We go.
somebody, bring somebody, forget somebody.
Today we go.
Touch somebody, love somebody, get somebody, let go of somebody today.
Hey, we gon' live our lives. We can't waste no more time. Hey, we not looking back no more. Let's go. Louder, yo. Just a little bit louder, yo. Just a little bit louder, yo. That's it. I think I feel the weather change. Think I feel my last drop of rain. I believe I'm gonna be okay today.
6:28. But exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you should be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Today is a gift. Today is an opportunity. It's a blank sheet.
Today.
And there are many hours left in today to start afresh, to encourage somebody, love somebody, heal somebody, let go of somebody. Great song from Kirk Franklin, welcoming you to a cool morning. It's the 18th of May 2026. So the message is simple: value yesterday, but live in today. You can't spend your time living backwards. Yesterday ended last night. Get on with it. Whether success or failure, the greatest detriment to tomorrow's success is today's success. Or put another way, the greatest detriment to today's success is yesterday's success. You're only as good as your last book. You're only as good as your last show. You're only as good as your last race.
Today, I've been waiting on.
So yeah, let's live in today.
To the door.
That's business sense with ABSA. With an ABSA mortgage, you can finance your dream home with flexible tailored solutions. Get up to 5 million cedis with 5 to 15 years to pay back on a fixed interest rate. This 2026, say yes to your home sweet home today. Your story matters, ABSA. And on the wings of this song, we welcome you to the Citi Breakfast Show. We have a lot to do today. Starting off with the news review segment with Zonda Tech, your one-stop automobile shop, proud operator of an impressive automobile plant in Ghana. Great brands including Sino Truck, Great Wall, Cherry, Shantui, Forland, and Sesani Group. Top most quality brands assembled here with affordable luxury you can trust. And last year was the first. This year we will go bigger. Accra, get ready. From the 28th to the 31st of May, the ultimate auto and home fair lands right here in Accra at the Good Park in Accra Mall. If you're looking for a new car, a dream home, or the latest home appliance to spruce up your space, this is your one-stop shop for the best mortgage deals, expert advice, and unbeatable offers from auto, real estate, and home appliance partners. Don't just dream it. Come to the Good Park from the 28th to the 31st of May and own something special. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. It's an interactive show. Please get in touch with your WhatsApp comments. 053 998 6996. 053 998 6996.
I feel my last drop of rain. I believe I'm gonna be okay today.
All right, so let me say good morning to the gang. My name is Bernard Avle. I'm here with Godfred Akoto Boafo. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard.
And to Caleb Kudah. Welcome, Caleb. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard.
Great. Hope you had a great weekend.
Absolutely.
Amazing stuff.
I had a good one.
You were at a university graduation,
Yeah.
and it was amazing. I saw some of your posts. Well done there.
Lovely.
We have a lot of things to talk about today. Quite a number of sports stories as well. Our local league has a new champion. There's also the aftermath of the African Athletics Championships. I was also at an athletics championship and a football tournament.
Oh, yes, the baby one.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot to say about a few things. So maybe you need to give me a few minutes later in the show to talk.
You determine who gets the minutes.
To talk, because today
you are the determinant of the minutes.
I was at Boteman,
Right.
which we built with a lot of taxpayers' money. And I'm a bit worried that we don't value what we've invested in.
How?
There's no culture of maintenance.
Oh.
The place was so bushy.
But
I mean, you have a country that has so many unemployed young people. You have a massive multi-million-dollar sports facility, and the place is overgrown with weeds.
oh,
Completely unacceptable.
they didn't think of the maintenance. They just built the thing.
But that's 3 years ago.
Yes.
I mean, it's you don't even know where to start. But you know what? Let's not contaminate the
Let's
money.
not contaminate it.
But it was,
the rains have come.
bro. It's not rains. The weed.
No, I'm not talking about the weed. I'm telling you the rains have come.
Okay. I thought you were talking
We
about.
should move on. So I'm telling you the
I
rains.
thought you were talking about the rains causing the weeds to grow.
Oh, how?
Charlie, if
The
you,
rains have come.
I mean, if you can't cut grass, what can you do? Or if you don't have the presence of mind to keep a place well manicured, you get me? Some of the seats in the basketball dome not even clean. People, like I'm asking, who looks after the place?
National Sports Authority.
Anyway, you start with the graphic. Start with the graphic. Start with the
Front
graphic.
page of the Daily Graphic this morning. New economy model takes shape. Set for 2027 budget, $1.6 billion private sector boost for jobs. Large mines spent $25 billion locally over. Spent $25 billion locally over a decade. Chamber of Mines CEO, that's Kenneth Ashigbe on the front page of the paper. Enough talk! Ghana must become nation of builders. So tune for charges Ghanaians. Professor Henson named Africa's most influential marketing thinker.
Nice.
For the fifth year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Ghanaian Times post IMF extended credit facility program. Government to invest 1% of GDP in key sectors. This is President Mahama. And Blue Water Gas record gains against Galamsey. No blanket renewal of mining leases. Expert tells government. Over 5 million Ghanaians may have kidney disease. And resist doctrines aligned to Christian values. This is Reverend Wingam.
The front page of the Daily Guide newspaper this morning, Bernard Avle, others remand political persecution. This coming from Afenyo marking 7 Ivorian stowaways rescued at Tema Port. In the buffer stock case, Hanan wife charged over 62 million theft. A focus ex-headmaster endorses his leadership skills. So he's here with his former headmaster. No busy. Yeah.
That story is also on the front page of the Chronicle, together with another story that says Mahama is resurrecting the criminal libel law. Minority leader is speaking.
Front page of the Herald newspaper this morning. Dr. Sledge's estranged wife struggles to explain multi-million-dollar account. Blue Water Gas initiative yielding positive results, as according to Ama Kofi. Legal miners survived near fatal underground incident at Konongo. Go fails Ghana to hand down Mahama with South Africa's president as neglected, and they put the neglected in quotes. Takwa chiefs youth groups demand radical changes in mine lease or
The inside US Ghana defense agreement, full text of petition to the Parliament of Ghana is provided here, and Mahama vows to complete 35 Agenda 111 hospitals this year. And there is an article here, the sudden pomposity of some Mahama appointees.
Front page of the Daily just this morning. Again, Afenyo marking on the front page, Apoko at the front page. FBI tightens noose around Asante Achim North MP's neck.
Daily Democrat this morning, NDC names headquarters after J.J. Rollins. Akando storms Kaswa Hospital over maternal death, and NPA cracks down on fuel smuggling in the western region.
Front page of the Daily Post, the Blue Water Gas story is here. Government rules out return to global debt markets as IMF bailout ends.
Custodian Bronye bill denier mirrors PNDC era persecution. Minority leader here, and government rules out compensation for DDEP bondholders.
Afenyo marking again dominates the front page of the new publisher. They want to silence opposition.
The Ghanaian point, don't run down your government over delayed appointments, as Siedu Nketia tells NDC and Ghana Armed Forces to institutionalize annual memorial celebrations.
Finally, from me, the front page of the Inquisitor says bad situation. CPC woes deepen. Misplaced priorities. Internal attacks activated. NPA Western Naval Command destroy illicit fuel boat. Don't admire wealth without asking how it was made. This is the Asante Hene.
Yes, he's also on the news center. He says Ghana must move from slogans to production, and IMF flags major risks after Ghana's bailout exits.
Wonderful.
Final one from me, Republic Press. State goes after Wontumi again in 30 million Ghana City Exim Bank case, and ex-NAFCO boss back in court over 60 million Ghana City allegation.
I'm taking you online, citynewsroom.com. Makola redevelopment. Traders' welfare will be protected. This is the First Lady, Lordina Mahama. Analysis: Ghana ends $3 billion bailout but remains under IMF oversight until 2029. FDA explains why banned Chofi is still sold in Ghana. It's a question we've asked here. 20 new charges filed against ex-NAFCO boss. And then this is a really sad one. Ghana fails to win gold as 24th African Senior Athletics Championship ends in Accra. And then there's a few more stories here. Tidal wave destroys 13 houses in Mori, over 80 residents displaced. And the health minister says details of ongoing health recruitment will be published. Meanwhile, Carlos Queiroz says Ghana is going to the World Cup to win. Channel 1 News Online, Haruna Mohammed says Abronya DC being persecuted by NDC government. Adomochu says Christmas tree saga was a scam against me. In other headlines, protect standards in lab governance, pathologists to Ministry of Health. This is the Kolebu dispute that's not going away. And then in other headlines, the PCI not cosmetic. Government must stay committed, Franklin Kujo. And then I'll take you to a few more websites. myjoyonline.com, IMF board to decide Ghana's final review and new PCI deal on July 27. Also, University of Ghana study links West Africa gene to higher kidney disease risk. I think you read a kidney disease story this morning. The tidal wave story is also here. It collapses 13 houses in Mori, over 80 rendered homeless. And then bad weather disrupts flights as aircraft circle over Accra Airport. I'll take you finally to the GNA. Rice glut, inadequate storage hampering food mop-up. This is according to the National Food Buffer Company. The High Street Journal has an interesting analysis. Ghana may have left the IMF hospital bed, but is still under hospital or the doctor's supervision. All right, so let's get into the details this morning, gentlemen.
Yes, Ghana exits 3 billion IMF program, signs new deal. This is the new center. Ghana has formally concluded its 3-year, $3 billion extended credit facility bailout program with the International Monetary Fund. Finance Minister Dr. Samuel Attah-Mensah announced on Thursday the government will transition to an IMF policy coordination instrument, a non-financing arrangement intended to support policy reform, strengthen investor confidence, and anchor macroeconomic stability. The government, quote, the government of Ghana announces the successful conclusion of its extended credit facility financial bailout program with the International Monetary Fund. Going forward, Ghana will engage with the IMF policy coordination instruments. So to Forson,
a few related stories. Government has ruled out compensation for domestic debt exchange haircut victims. The government has ruled out compensation for bondholders who incurred losses under the domestic debt exchange program. Dr. Forson has said the minister acknowledged that the DDP was difficult for investors and the public, noting that the relief it gave the country, but said there were no reinvestment agreements. It, however, promised growth and job creation as the next steps. Two more related stories.
I have some as well.
The 130th Monetary Policy Committee meeting begins today after inflation uptick and shift in IMF policy. What are the likely outcomes? An analysis by the High Street Journal. And then there's another one here. How inefficiencies in SOEs pose a significant fiscal threat to stability. Dr. Richmond Etuahine has warned that Ghana's state-owned enterprises remain a major fiscal risk post-IMF exit due to inefficiencies, losses, and contingent liabilities. He says weak governance and bailouts could undermine debt sustainability. Do you know that the SOEs and their inefficiencies cost us over 2% of GDP in fiscal space? And in an analysis copied to the High Street Journal, the corporate governance consultant argued that while macroeconomic stability may have shown short-term recovery, structural weaknesses within state-owned enterprises remain a major hidden fiscal risk.
Staying with the economy on the front page of the Daily Graphic, apparently we have a new economy model that is about to take shape. And again, it's the finance minister speaking. The new economy program, which is being fine-tuned for rollout in the 2027 budget, will utilize about $1.6 billion, approximately 1% of GDP, to develop key pillars of the economy to enable the private sector to leverage for the creation of jobs.
Right. Now, Ghana must turn fiscal gains into growth and jobs. IMF is speaking. The International Monetary Fund on Friday urged Ghana to take full advantage of the significant fiscal space created by its strong policy reforms and economic stabilization program to drive strategic investments and provide jobs for the people. Mr. Ruben Atoya, IMF Chief Mission for Ghana, made a call during a joint briefing with the Ministry of Finance in Accra on the back of a staff level agreement on the 6th review under the extended facility. This is the new center. Meanwhile, the president has pledged that post the IMF extended credit facility program, government will invest 1% of GDP in key sectors.
Let me do a quick round of political stories. Okay. The minority is demanding the immediate release of Abronya DC, who is the Bono party chair of MPP. His real name is Kwame Boafo, popularly known as Abronya DC. Abronya was rearrested on May 13, weeks after he was earlier granted bail over allegations of misinformation and offensive public comments. Addressing the media at the party headquarters in Accra, MP for Efutu and Minority Leader Alexander Penyo-Makin said the caucus plans to push for the IGP and the leadership of the judiciary to be summoned before Parliament to answer questions regarding Abronya's arrest. Now, he says that the party does not condone irresponsible speech, but public discourse carries responsibility, and we believe deeply in that. Respect where speech injustice damage a person's reputation, Ghanaian law provides a civil remedy, and then it talks about the gradual creeping back of the criminal libel law. There are two related stories. 20 new charges filed against ex-NAFCO boss. So this is former National Food and Buffer Stock Company CEO Abdul Hanan Wahab and his wife Faiza Said Wuni are facing fresh criminal charges following a new legal action initiated by the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice of allegations of financial misconduct involving millions of Ghana cedis. According to the court documents filed at the Accra High Court on May 15, the couple has been charged with a total of 20 counts related to alleged financial impropriety during Mr. Abdul Wahab's tenure as head of the food management company. Then the last one is Chairman Wontumi, also charged with 30 million CD Exim Bank loan fraud case. The Ashanti now chairman of MPP, Bernard Avle, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, has been formally charged in connection with an alleged multi-million CD fraud and money laundering scheme linked to a loan facility obtained from the Ghana Exim Bank. Court documents filed at the High Court show that Chairman Wontumi, Thomas Intriboisian, who is currently at large, and Wontumi Farms are facing 4 criminal charges, including defrauding by false pretense, at authoring forged documents. I don't know why they've written it UTT. Authoring forged documents, money laundering, and intentionally causing financial loss to a public institution. So those are some of the
Yes, well,
charges.
let me stay with some of the politics for you as well on page 19 of the Daily Graphic. Empowerment to improve lives, not enrich individuals. This is coming from Fifi Kwete. Speaking at the party's headquarters in Accra last Friday, Mr. Kwete said the NDC's mission remained rooted in sacrifice, accountability, and service to the ordinary Ghanaian, which was the offshoot of the June 4 revolution led by the party's founder, the late President Jerry John Rawlings. And there's a story tied to this. If you go to page 3 of the new publisher, arrogant appointees chopping big alone. NDC foot soldiers spitfire. So you can get the new publisher and get that story.
Yeah, and still with the NDC, we are told they are naming their headquarters after J.J. Rawlings. National Democratic Congress has announced plans to immortalize its founder, former President Jerry John Rawlings, by naming the party's national headquarters after him as part of activities marking the 2026 Nek Month celebrations.
Let me give you a raft of environmental stories, Bernard, and mining stories. I'll put those together. But let's go to Ho first on page 45 of the Daily Graphic. Debris from construction site plunges Ho into water crisis. The Volta regional capital Ho has once again been plunged into water crisis after debris from a construction site on the hill at Kweve slid down a slope during heavy rain, filling the water intake of the Kweve treatment plant. The incident, which happened last Thursday, has forced the Ghana Water Limited to shut down the treatment plant due to the extremely high turbidity levels in the raw water source. Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Limited, in a statement issued at the weekend, explained that the current turbidity levels had exceeded the acceptable operational threshold required for safe and effective water treatment, thereby making continued production technically unsafe and operationally impossible.
I thought there was an announcement in the news today that it had been reopened, or I had wrong. Yes. So the latest information was that they had managed to get it reopened.
Yes. I heard
Still on the environment though.
Yes, I'll still.
There's still on the environment. Give me mining. There's also Mori
There's
and tidal
Mori,
waves.
There is Galamsey. There's a lot happening. So let me take you to the Inquisitor on pages 3 and 4, where the NPA has been working. So the National Petroleum Authority, in collaboration with the Western Naval Command of the Ghana Navy, has intensified efforts to combat illicit fuel smuggling and trading along Ghana's coastal areas. The joint operation led to the interception of wooden fabricated boats suspected of being used for the conveyance and distribution of illicit and unaccounted for fuel products in Sekendi, Takrade.
Right.
Now, if you go to the Herald's front page, they're also talking about mining on pages 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they talk about Goldfields Ghana. South Africa mining giant Goldfields Ghana is facing mounting resistance in its bid to secure a 20-year renewal for its mining lease for the Takwa mine in the western region, as traditional authorities and youth groups intensify demands for greater benefits and transformative developments for local communities. Information emerging from within the company suggests that Goldfields may seek intervention from South African President Cyril Ramaphosa to lobby President John Dramani Mahama to renew the lease, which expires in April 2020.
There's a whole discussion around what the literature calls resource nationalism, and they are sort of criticizing the country for wanting to take back ownership of its resources. The IEA and other civil society groups seem to agree with government's move, so expect this debate to continue. Whether we can call it resource nationalism or
Yeah.
simply doing common sense. If something belongs to you, exploit it to benefit your citizens. Caleb, let me come to you.
So I bring your attention to health issues, right? Two stories. Ghanaian Times has one and Daily Democrat has another. So over 5 million Ghanaians may have kidney disease. Enoch Ntiamuasian writes that Professor of Medicine and Nephrology at the University of Ghana, Professor Vincent Buema, has raised concerns over the growing burden of chronic kidney disease in the country, disclosing that more than 5 million Ghanaians may be living with the condition. He further revealed that the people of Akan origin face a significantly higher genetic risk of developing the disease. So there are details on page 13 of the Ghanaian Times you can grab. But if you come to page 7 of the Daily Democrat, Bernard Avle, who is the Sector Minister for Health, has stormed the Kaswa Hospital over the maternal death case, the story of Abigail Opoku, if you remember. Minister for Health, Bernard Avle, has paid an unannounced visit to the Kaswa Mother and Child Hospital following the death of a 27-year-old pregnant girl, Abigail Opoku, an incident that has sparked public outrage and renewed concerns about emergency maternal health care delivery in Ghana. The surprise inspection formed part of efforts by the Ministry of Health to establish the circumstance surrounding the incident, engage the hospital authorities and frontline workers, and assess operational challenges affecting the healthcare delivery facility.
The Kolebu challenge over labs is still ongoing. Channel 1 News Online reports that the pathologists are not happy. Lab physicians in Ghana have appealed to the Ministry of Health, led by Kwabena Minta-Kando, to uphold internationally accepted standards in lab governance to ensure quality healthcare delivery and patient safety. This follows recent developments within the lab space, where concerns have been raised over the role and presence of lab physicians and clinical labs. The Medical Lab Workers Union had earlier demanded an immediate retraction and public apology from the Kolebu Doctors Association, accusing some doctors of making misleading and reckless comments about lab professionals amid an escalating dispute at the hospital. According to the union, some doctors alleged that results from the hospital central lab were not fully reliable, leading them in certain cases to refer patients to private facilities. One of the reasons they are demanding full access to the lab. The doctor subsequently withdrew out of patient OPD services following an unresolved impasse between the lab physicians and the medical lab scientists at the facility central lab. In a press release, the lab physicians, also known as pathologists, said Ghana could not achieve optimum disease diagnostics, universal health coverage, or international accreditation without the active involvement in clinical labs alongside the medical lab scientists. They are therefore urging the Ministry of Health, led by the Minister, to uphold internationally accepted standards for quality healthcare, including lab governance. Ghana deserves a healthcare system that prioritizes quality and guarantees a diagnostic system that is safe, accurate, and globally competitive. So the doctors want control, the lab scientists also want control. We don't know where this is leading.
I'll take you to page 4 of the Inquisitor. Bernard Asantehene has been making some interesting comments on that page. The Asantehene Tumfosi to the second has challenged Ghanaian youth to reject corruption, environmental destruction, and unethical leadership as the country approaches 70 years of independence. Delivering a keynote address at the Ghana Business Leaders Conclave hosted by the University of Professional Studies, Kakra, Otumfo urged students and young professionals to pursue success grounded in ethics, responsibility, and service.
Stay on that paper. CPC was deep. We read about
that,
SOEs and their risk, and cocoa processing is one of the challenged ones.
Ghana's already struggling leader in cocoa processing company is once again in the news for the wrong reasons, following a leaked audit report implicating 7 key members of the company. In 2025, management of Ghana Cocoa Board, the majority shareholder of CPC, stepped in with what appeared to be a rescue mission, and it looks like there's quite a lot happening. The story has been spread across 4 pages of the newspaper, so you can get the Inquisitor to get some details. Now, the same paper also says that on page 3, Ghana's favorite sausages might be costing your kids more than you think. So get that one.
Well, beyond sausages, FDA is also explaining why banned trophy is still sold in Ghana. You know, we raised this question. So Manuel Ayama has the report that the Food and Drugs Authority of Ghana has explained why turkey tail, popularly known in Ghana as trophy, continues to appear on the market despite an official ban that has been in place for more than 20 years. According to the authority, the product remains difficult to completely eliminate from Ghana's food supply chain because of the manner in which it is imported and concealed within consignments of frozen products. Turkey tail was banned in Ghana in 1999 due to concerns about its high fat content and the potential health risks associated with excessive consumption. Health authorities have repeatedly warned that the product contains unhealthy levels of fat that may contribute to obesity, hypertension, heart disease, and other health complications. However, despite the ban, the product continues to surface in some markets and cold stores across the country, prompting renewed concerns from regulators and consumers alike. Now, speaking to Citi News, Deputy CEO of FDA, Roderick Kwabena Dede Ajay, acknowledged the challenge authorities face in detecting and intercepting turkey tail imports into the country's entry ports.
Right. I will take you abroad, Bernard, for some stories. There's a lot happening around the world.
Before you do that,
Okay.
there's a challenging tidal wave story. The first one started in the Volta region. Now we have the central region as well. A strong tidal wave upsurge has destroyed 13 houses in the coastal community of Mori in Ebura Asebu Kwamankese of central region, leaving more than 80 residents displaced. The Central Regional Directorate of the NADMO confirmed the incident occurred early hours of Sunday, May 17 at 3 a.m. In a statement, NADMO said officers received a distress call reporting collapsed buildings. Statement added that personnel from NADMO and police were sent there to safeguard property, and then talked about emergency response. Pictures are shown. The state of the sea is still rough, and this issue keeps affecting coastal communities across the country. Let me come to you.
So 9 Ghanaians sentenced to 50 years in the U.S. over romance fraud. Malik Suleimana writes that in an unprecedented fashion, 9 Ghanaians have been sentenced to approximately 50 years in prison for their roles in high-profile romance fraud schemes targeting elderly victims in the United States of America. Additionally, 2 brothers from Ghana and a woman from the U.S. have been indicted for similar reasons. An indictment was recently unsealed in the United States vs. Jamal Abubakar et al., charging the following 3 individuals with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. More details on page 3 of the Ghanaian Times this morning.
On page 9 of the Daily Graphic, tens of thousands have protested in London. There's a lot happening in there. And
About what?
yes, I'm going to tell you. One against high levels of immigration and a perceived Islamic threat to British identity, and another in support of Palestinians. Police deployed 4,000 officers, including reinforcements from outside the capital, and pledged, quote, the most assertive possible use of our powers in what they called their biggest public order operation in years. Prime Minister Keir Starmer last Friday accused organizers of the Unite the Kingdom March of peddling hate and division, plain and simple. Also in the UAE, they say a drone attack had triggered a fire near its nuclear power station yesterday, calling the incident a dangerous escalation.
There's a lot of stories on my journal line. Heavy thunderstorms over Accra on Sunday disrupted flight operations at the Accra International Airport. It forced several inbound and outbound flights into holding patterns, delays, and extended airborne circling as pilots navigated poor visibility and unstable weather conditions. Met conditions at the time indicate active thunderstorm activity over the capital, with winds recorded at 310 degrees at 4 knots, with temperatures around 26 degrees Celsius. The severe weather significantly reduced visibility across Accra's airspace, affecting both landing and takeoff. We're told there'll be more rains today, but while it's raining, there's also a dry spell in Nanumba North. So the Mohammed Alabira is reporting that farmers in Nanumba North of the northern region have raised concern over the devastating impact of prolonged dry spell on their crops. According to the farmers, crops such as yam, maize, groundnut, and okra have been severely affected due to the persistent lack of rainfall. They fear crop yields could decline significantly if the rains continue to delay, warning the situation could eventually lead to food shortages. So while some of us have rain, which is causing some challenge, other parts of the country are experiencing a late onset of the rains.
Yeah, but other holiday has been announced.
When is it?
The Ministry of Interior has declared that Wednesday, May 27, 2026, will be a holiday in commemoration of the Islamic Eid al-Adha, as contained in the release authored by Sector Minister Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak.
Wonderful. And therefore,
Media
let's
Man
end
have
with...
also been crowned champions of the Ghana Premier League, Bernard.
Well, for me,
Friday you were talking about-
Ghana fails to win gold
Yeah.
at the 24th Africa Senior Athletics Championship.
But that's
And-
exciting.
And I think, for me, the Ivorians did very well.
Yes.
South Africans, typically Nigerians as well. For me, we have to have a proper conversation again about sports development, because I was at a youth sports event over the weekend,
Yes.
and I think that the potential is there. I think
There's
our
no
authorities must have a long-term vision for sports.
They don't have
A lot of our smaller sports, athletics, table tennis, completely neglected. Everything's about black stars. That's not a sustainable way of developing sports.
Sure.
It's not. Unless it's just to make a few people happy. If you really want sports to bring people out of poverty, it must be community-based, it must be local, and the schools must be involved.
All the attention is where the big money is.
Terrible. Anyway, we'll leave it here for now. So Ghana ended the 24th Africa Games without a gold medal after a disappointing final day at the UG Stadium. Team Ghana finished 17th on the medals table with 5 medals, made up of 1 silver and 4 bronze,
Host and chief.
despite hopes of a strong finish in front of the home crowd. Charlie, 17th. Ghana's final day hopes faded after Captain Joe Paul placed fifth in the 200 meters. The women 4x4 relay team narrowly missed on a medal, finishing fourth, while the 4x4 team struggled for men to keep up pace and Charlie Chese.
Hostinari. Host
No big We got bronze in men and women's 4x100 relays. Alex Amankwa secured the bronze in men's 800. Florence Ajiman claimed the bronze in women's 400. And our silver medal came from high jump Esther Obini.
You don't look happy at all.
On top of that, the organization was.
You don't organize the team well. When medal to you know if you win.
You'll get your 5 minutes.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
Fresh week, fresh morning, fresh guy. Neil Latte is here with the Citi Business News. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard. Thank you very much. This is the breakfast edition of Citi Business News brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Goel Good Energy. Coming up, Bank of Ghana begins 130th MPC meeting as inflation uptick raises expectations of cautious policy stance. Also, Ghana's post-bailout economic phase triggers major IMF reforms to avert fiscal imbalances. Plus, government hints at a flagship new economy policy to drive jobs and inclusive growth. Many thanks indeed for your time. I am Ni Latte. First though, the International Monetary Fund has outlined major reform recommendations for Ghana as the country transitions from its $3 billion bailout program into a new phase of economic consolidation under the Policy Coordination Instrument known as the PCI. Although Ghana has successfully completed the Extended Credit Facility Program, the IMF says sustaining the country's economic recovery will require stronger fiscal discipline, improved governance, and deeper structural reforms. Under the new 3-year PCI arrangement, Ghana will no longer receive direct IMF funding, but will continue operating under IMF policy monitoring and technical guidance until at least 2029. Well, among the key recommendations are maintaining prudent borrowing to achieve Ghana's debt target of 45% of GDP by 2034. Again, the fund wants government to strengthen public financial management and reform state-owned enterprises to reduce fiscal risks. The IMF is also demanding reforms at the Bank of Ghana to protect the central bank's balance sheet together with a cautious monetary policy stance despite falling inflation. The energy sector remains a major concern for the IMF. Here, it is pushing for reforms at ECG to reduce operational losses and ensure private sector participation. The fund is also recommending stronger reforms within the Ghana Cocoa Board to improve long-term financial sustainability. Now, all of these recommendations are important because they will move the country from short-term crisis management to long-term economic restructuring. What are they expected to do? Well, the reforms would improve investor confidence and help Ghana regain stable access to international capital markets over time. But there are some concerns, particularly in the energy and cocoa sectors, where the reforms could lead to politically difficult decisions, including possible tariff adjustments. Government has a huge task of ensuring it does not slip back into the cycle of rising debts and fiscal imbalances. And that's where being fiscally disciplined becomes crucial going forward. Still on this, and here is a quick reaction from the Chief Executive Officer of Delex Finance, Joe Jackson, who has been speaking to Citi Business News.
Oh, the PCI is not a panacea. If you have the PCI and you still misbehave, what will the PCI do? Nothing. What we have to do is to sit down and say, now we have stabilized. Stabilization is excellent, but stabilization only sets the platform for transformation, for changing the way this economy works, for creating the jobs, for reducing the cost of our state-owned enterprises, for bridging that infrastructure gap, for growing. We have to grow. We have to do the right things, and we have to grow within the parameters of how much money we have, which means, number one, we have to keep spending within our means. And when we borrow, we must only borrow for investments, for things that will bring a return to help pay for the borrowing, not for consumption.
Joe Jackson is Chief Executive Officer of Dela Finance. Government says it will soon activate a flagship economic policy dubbed the New Economy. According to Finance Minister Dr. Kakra to Forson, the policy targets economic stabilization to job creation and long-term development. Here's more.
This follows Ghana's successful completion of its IMF-supported extended credit facility program, marking a key milestone in the country's economic recovery journey. The finance minister says the new policy will focus squarely on sustaining growth.
Clearly, the stability is done. We've announced same. It's been confirmed even by the fund. We've built some good resilience, and we are building it continuously. It's now time for us to develop and create jobs, and that is where we are going. And so, in the coming days, we'll be announcing our flagship design called the New Economy, where we'll be looking at areas of development and job creation, and that will be made known to the people of Ghana.
Dr. Forson also reaffirmed government's commitment to fully recapitalizing the Bank of Ghana, describing it as a key step in strengthening the country's financial architecture.
We are working together, both government and the bank, to bring that negative equity down, and in the medium term, that will be solved. Recently, I went to Parliament to present the new Bank of Ghana bill amendment, and in that amendment that has since become a law, it is obvious that government commit to fully capitalize the central bank by 2032, and so it's a gradual process, and so gradually from now to 2032, 6-7 years time, the central bank will fully be capitalized.
Meanwhile, IMF Mission Chief to Ghana, Dr. Ruben Atoyan, disclosed that global investors are showing strong and growing interest in Ghana.
In our discussion with international investors, we do see a lot of interest in exposure to Ghana. The good story of Ghana has been noticed, and we get bombarded by requests from the investors to meet and talk about Ghana going forward. So whenever the government will decide to re-enter capital markets, certainly the interest will be there. Of course, conditional on sustained progress in terms of the reforms.
But the finance minister has ruled out any return to the Eurobond market this year, stressing a cautious approach to external borrowing as government consolidates recent gains.
That report was filed by my colleague Emmanuel Opon. Moving on, the Bank of Ghana will later today commence its 130th Monetary Policy Committee meeting, with industry players closely monitoring developments ahead of the next policy rate decision. The 3-day meeting, which ends on Wednesday, comes at a critical moment for the Ghanaian economy as policymakers weigh recent signs of stability against renewed inflation concerns. After several months of easing inflation, improving exchange rate stability, and declining lending rates, the latest inflation data for April recorded an unexpected uptick, raising expectations that the Bank of Ghana could adopt a more cautious policy stance. The market will be closely watching for signals on the direction of the policy rate, which currently stands at 14%. Away from that, the Treasury recorded strong investor demand for short-term securities for the second consecutive auction, with total bids exceeding the targets by 1.17 billion Ghana cedis. According to data published by the Bank of Ghana, a total of 5.8 billion Ghana cedis was tendered, representing a 34.8% oversubscription of the 4.30 billion Ghana cedis target. Out of the total bids received, only 5.48 billion Ghana cedis was accepted.
Despite the strong demand, not all bids were accepted, suggesting government maintained pricing discipline by rejecting relatively expensive bids. A breakdown of the auction showed that a 91-day bill attracted the bulk of investor interest, with bids totaling 3.83 billion Ghana cedis, of which 3.65 billion Ghana cedis was accepted. The 182-day bill recorded 709 million Ghana cedis in bids, with 671 million Ghana cedis accepted. Meanwhile, the 364-day bill saw 1.26 billion Ghana cedis tendered, of which 1.15 billion Ghana cedis was accepted. Economic and fixed income analysts analyst with Data Bank Research, Wilson Zilefu, believes that aside from the relatively softer targets, the recent turn in the equity market may have pushed some investors towards relatively attractive short-term government securities.
Despite investor participation taking a deep nosedive from an average peak of 20 billion recorded in February this year, total inflows recorded in the month of April averaged around 4.9 billion, implying that a target of 4.3 billion would most likely be absorbed by the market, and that is what we saw. But interestingly, there seemed to be a gradual return of liquidity into the treasury bill market despite strong liquidity mop-ups through the sale of BOG bills. And this shift in sentiment can somewhat be attributed to the 2-week bearish spell in the equity markets, which appears to have prompted a rotation of some non-competitive bidders or investors back into the short-term government paper, thereby reinforcing the oversubscription that was recorded.
You heard economic and fixed income analyst with Data Bank Wilson Zilefu, ending that report by my colleague Neteli Ajaho. On the forex market this morning, the dollar is trading at 12 cedis 20 pesos, the British pound at 16 cedis 25 pesos. That of the euro could be sold to you at 14 cedis 10 pesos. These are average forex bureau rates and not the Bank of Ghana's interbank rate, so please be guided. And that's it for the breakfast edition of City Business News. Our stories and more available on our website, citynewsroom.com/business. I'm Nik Amarteifio. Do have a good business day.
The other day, I visited Kweku at his spunky new office to congratulate him on opening his business. And man, was I impressed. The business is just moving quick. The sales, customers, everything is just working seamlessly. The secret? He said,
it's MTN Business Broadband. In this fast-paced environment, we need fast and reliable internet to support all business types. No laggy online meetings, great download and upload speeds, impeccable business management systems, all inclusive. I mean, you can have it all.
Sharp! I signed on immediately.
To enable your business stay ahead and stay connected, make sure you're signed on to the best internet made just for businesses. MTN Business Broadband. Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh and manage your account on my MTN app. Call 0244-308-111 for more information.
MTN.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone.
You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Original the drink.
Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Good energy powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Help me make I know they talk much. I wanna be concise. We want to accommodate. Come make I be your bike. Working from 9 to 5. You go like my hand design. I'm scanning the whole area. The gold I want tonight.
It's 14 after 7. Nik Amarteifio, my friend from Osu Alata, just brought you the breakfast edition of the City Business News. That's brought to you by Godfred Akoto Boafo and MTN. If you are looking for quality fuel that gives your engine smooth performance, look no further. Girl Super XP has got premium quality that gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. Girl Super XP is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max using minimal fuel that takes you further. So just go fuel up your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits. Go Good Energy. Your money has been controlling you for some time, right? You're living hand to mouth. It's time to take charge. EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money, and you can transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. Command your money, make water, electricity, school fee payments, and bank, as well as mobile money transfers. Create virtual cards to buy only what you need and more. So, Money Commander. Download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store, Play Store, and command your money. Command also means paying attention to details. EcoBank will never call you or send you an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or your Ghana card details. Whenever you're in doubt, please call our call center 0800 003225. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Let's talk about MTN. The girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. That special playlist is rolling. Daddy is on his usual team's video calls. Uploads are uploading, downloads are downloading, and not a single person says my data is finished. That's the power MTN Fiber gives you. Unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. You get to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages now, whether you are new or existing customer. So just log into the My MTN app now, tap broadband or dial star 5057 hash, get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. MTN, everywhere you go. Gonna bring you Kickoff shortly. It's brought to you by Lesheho. Lesheho Savings and Loans has great news just for you. Fala season is on. Apply for a loan today. Sort out all your needs at the best rates on the market. Fala season Angaza is running. Just WhatsApp or call Nana on 02700 40799. Do so now. Always remember terms and conditions apply. Lesheho, let's improve life. While we are improving life, Henley and Partners is your global leader in residence and citizenship planning, helping investors and their families secure alternative residence or citizenship through leading programs worldwide. We advise on the best program for you and your family. We assist with the entire application process every step of the way. People are seeking greater global mobility, investment diversification, business expansion, access to world-class education and healthcare, and long-term family security. Whatever your goal is, we will help you. And some of the popular options for Ghanaians include Caribbean citizenship programs like Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as residence by investment programs in Greece, Portugal, Malta, UAE, UK, Canada, and the US. So call us now on 0206-042-101 or email us via ghana@henleyglobal.com. Visit our offices at the Galleria at the Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel for free consultation. Visit henleyglobal.com to find out more. And Edwin Kwalkofi is here with Kickoff. First of all, Antoine Semenyo is doing some great stuff out there, right? But before then, I'm told that we came 17th or 19th.
17th medal table, yes, at the Africa Athletics Championships. Terrible because host nations usually do pretty well in these competitions. So coming 17th is really
this one that Morocco came second, and they are trying to even confiscate us. We went all the way after 15.
It was very unfortunate. So it wasn't just the organization of the tournament that didn't go well. It's the preparation of our athletes as well. Yes.
But Antoine is giving us joy.
At least we have something good to look forward to because Antoine Semenyo has been fantastic for Manchester City, and he's already won 2 trophies.
Sweet.
And yesterday, over the weekend, he contributed to them winning the FA Cup by scoring the winner against Chelsea. So
we love it. We love it. So more on Kickoff coming shortly.
Sky Blue coming forward, still Bernardo Silva slips into the right of the area. Haaland angles it across the flank from Semenyo! It's in! What a clever touch that was from one of the signings of the season! Antoine Semenyo, and Manchester City lead! It was dainty, it was clever, it had a bit of trickery and magic about it, and it's found its way past Sanchez, and it's Chelsea 0, Manchester City 1.
Antoine Semenyo completes his trophy double as he scores the winner for Manchester City in the FA Cup final against Chelsea. We'll bring you more on that. Also happening this weekend.
Bruno Fernandes takes a touch, gets the cross in, turned home! Bruno Fernandes equals the assists record! Brian Mbeumo into double figures, and Manchester United lead by 3 goals to 1. 2 birds, 1 stone, 3-1.
Bruno Fernandes, he equals the Premier League assist record, and there's still 1 game left to play. Will he break the record? We'll bring you more in this bulletin and on the local scene. Well, this was the song that was blaring in the dressing room of Mediama Sporting Club as they celebrated being crowned champions in Ghana for just the 2nd time in the club's history, finishing ahead of traditional giants Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. We'll bring you more from that on Kickoff, which is powered by Polytank and Lesheho. Let's improve life. Good morning and welcome to the Monday edition of Kickoff on the Citi Breakfast Show. I am Edwin Kwakofi. Well, it's exactly 24 days to the FIFA World Cup, but we'll start with some athletics where Team Ghana unfortunately finished 17th on the medal table at the 24th edition of the African Senior Athletics Championships, which were held at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Despite competing on home soil, Ghana ended the 6-day championship without a gold medal, wrapping up a campaign that many believe failed to meet expectations. Citi Sports' Pius Asak has more in this report.
The 24th African Athletics Championships came to a close here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium after several days of intense competition that delivered drama, quality performances, and a fitting continental finale. The final day packed in action for more than 12 disciplines, including high jump, javelin, and multiple track and field events, rounding off a busy competition here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. For Ghana, however, the final day was a painful one. Team captain Joseph Paul Amwa plays fit in the men's 200 meters final, unable to break into the podium positions in a tightly contested race.
Podium, very good athlete, so it was a good competition. I'm not even going to blame anything on what has happened. I just feel like I should have done better. So yeah, I'll just wait until the next time.
The disappointments continued on the track as the women's 4x400 meters relay team finished just outside the medals in 4th place. The men's 4x400 meters squad also struggled to keep pace, ending their race in last place. Ghana's campaign closed with a total of 5 medals from the championships. Ghana secured bronze in the women's and men's 4x100 relays. Ghana's Alex Amankwa also finished on the podium in the men's 800 meters. Ghana's Florence Ajeman also secured bronze in the women's 400 meters. The silver medal was won by Ghana's high jumper Esther Obiniwa. South Africa won the championship with 15 medals, 8 gold, 2 silver and 5 bronze medals, followed by Kenya in 2nd place with 14 medals.
That was Citi Sports' Pius Asak wrapping up the African Senior Athletics Championships at the University of Ghana Stadium. Let's head to the Black Stars, and their head coach Carlos Queiroz says Ghana must be ready to pay the price if the team is to make a strong impact at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Ghana heads in the tournament as the lowest ranked side in the competition, with their opening game against Panama scheduled for the 17th of June. Speaking to the Ghana Football Association, Queiroz insisted every effort is being made behind the scenes to ensure the Black Stars are fully prepared to compete and go deep in the tournament.
Yeah. We have to be ready to pay the price to achieve those dreams. And to play a World Cup and compete in the World Cup is really, really very, very difficult. As I said, all of our opponents, they have and they want the same.
Yeah.
But only few nations, they really deserve at the end the trophies and the winning feelings of the World Cup. In order to reach that level, you have to have the right players, talent players, good preparation, be ambition, hard work, because you have only two options in the highways. Or you choose the easy way, or you choose the hard way. And the hard way, you have also to be wise. And as I said, you have to pay the price.
Well, the Portuguese tactician also offered insights into the work being done by the technical team ahead of the World Cup, while outlining the level of commitment and discipline he expects from his players.
The players, they need to rest, and when they arrive, it's just perform, just concentration, in order to answer to the demands of you guys in the press, because you put a lot of demands on us, fortunately. And also to answer to the people. First thing that is more important in national team is different from club, completely different. So first question that one player and one coach have to answer is why I'm here?
Yeah.
Why I'm here? So the moment you answer to that question, why I'm here, you know the rule.
To do.
So discipline is about principles. I'm here to succeed. I'm here for you, for your family, for the people. For our job, it is bring joy, bring entertainment, bring pride for the nation.
Carlos Queiroz is the head coach of the Black Stars. Now to the Ghana Premier League, and after 247 days of twists, pressure and pure drama, the GPL finally has its champions. Medeama SC have reclaimed the GPL crown for the second time in 3 seasons, while the title dream collapsed for BBN Gold Stars and Ghana's 2 biggest clubs, Accra Tovok and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who suffered another painful weekend. There's more in this report by Citi Sports' Julio Ishrifiamwa.
This is our 247 days, 35 weeks, just 2 days. That is exactly how long it took Medeama SC to climb back to the top of Ghanaian football. And now, the Yellow and Mauve are champions once again. We start in Takwa, where the party has officially begun. Medeama SC wrapped up their second Ghana Premier League title in just 3 years, doing it with 1 game to spare. A ruthless 5-2 demolition of Heart of Lions at the TNA Stadium opened an uncatchable 8 points gap at the top of the table. For head coach Ibrahim Tanko, this title is a reward for belief and consistency.
Came here last season in the second round, and I think the trust and that the president had in me definitely is something that gave me motivation, and I thank him very much, and I thank all the supporters who rallied behind us from day one. And there's a lot to do going forward, so let's go and prepare for that.
But while Takwa celebrates BBN months, the title defense for BBN Gold Stars is officially over, and it ended painfully. A crashing 3-1 defeat away to Dreams FC brought the curtain down on their reign. Head coach Fred Marcus Schmidt admitted his side simply lost focus at the worst possible time.
I think it's 5 minutes. We give the game away. We have a silly loss of possession at the back, which cost us the counter-attack. And then, of course, I wouldn't want to judge or assess or blame anybody, but the red card was then double punishment.
And for Ghana's 2 traditional giants, it was absolute disaster.
That was a report on the Ghana Premier League weekend by Citi Sports' Julio Ishrifiamwa. Before I go, the Black Stars slipped to a narrow 1-0 defeat against Senegal in their second Group D game on Sunday at the AFCON Under-17 AFCON over the weekend. And that's the latest in the world of sports. My name is Edwin Kwakofi. Before I go, just to mention that Manchester City lifted the FA Cup trophy after a narrow 1-0 win over Chelsea. Ghana's Antoine Semenyo with the win, and Kickoff was powered by Politan Ghana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. The Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's share go. No matter your situation, come to let's share go. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. Sometimes we underestimate the power of a simple suggestion. Can we review our pension as a company? That one question could protect not just your future, but the future of your colleagues too. Speak up, it matters. The free pension health check helps you evaluate the health of your pension. Recommend it to your employer and book a session by visiting our website today at www.petraonline.com. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Tell everyone dinner is ready.
Kids, let's go to the dining table.
Food is ready. Let's go.
Hey, you're full.
No. Say, you're fine.
No, my own is better. You're fine.
But wait, we all know that mommy always does it best.
You're fine.
Keep enjoying First Choice Premium Spaghetti. Delicious, non-sticky, contains vitamin A, zinc, iron, and always comes through. You're fine.
This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my me say enra my boyfriend akwesi obo star 959 hash e woni phone so na we win.
Anita, I don't doggy park.
Oh, wonso a akwesi asanso aba number 1. I am adwen na ho. Ene de wo so ye me show papa bi. Na me de to sa me short sexy dress no. Na me sesa me ti. Na me ye me nails no so come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make I do some small 1-2 rounds be answer me doing ho. Na we tria. Hey, Nana so he for order. So Chinese any wine papa bi. And they mean this check no.
Hey, Anita.
Na sa ni mia when you TV bi no. I also say sound. No to prepared. Na me chilly esimu. I no go fit sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby I want to know jina Mr. Remember dial star 959 hash. Oh, iPhone up on toma on. Na wanga senya usika so ate.
Sister, next time Kati call no what? Dial star 959 hash and I call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
Is your home and office protected against crime? Trelidor, Africa's strongest burglar-proofing, provides fixed and sliding burglar-proof solutions for homes, shops, and offices. Trelidor has given Ghanaians peace of mind for over 20 years with the highest international standards backed by a 5-year warranty on materials and workmanship. Choose Trelidor. Call 0561 24 24 24 or simply Google Trelidor for more information. Trelidor, Africa's strongest burglar-proofing. More flights, more flexibility from Accra. Fly conveniently with Air Peace and enjoy 25 non-stop flights weekly from Accra effective 1st April 2026. Now offering multiple daily non-stop flights from Accra to Lagos, giving you more options and greater convenience. Travel further across the region with non-stop flights from Accra to Freetown on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and Accra to Monrovia on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays. You can visit us at the Terminal 3 Departure Hall at the Accra International Airport or our sales office on the first floor of the UNA Home Building adjacent to Marina Mall, Airport City, Accra. Contact us on +233 200 827 609 or +233 501 619 339 or via email at accra.pse@flyairpeace.com. Air Peace, your peace, our goal.
Go day, say a party, mini me a shomo, chilling with friends, mini me a shomo, take chuck your hunger, mini me a shomo, break time please, mini me a shomo, mini me a shomo, mini me a shomo, mini me a shomo, come and taste the fun, mini me a shomo, mini me a shomo, mini me a shomo, come and taste the fun. For the laughter, mini mini, mini me a chomo. All the parties, mini mini, mini me a chomo. Let's go dancing, mini mini, mini me a chomo. Taste the fun, mini mini, mini me a chomo.
This advert is FDA approved.
You have dreams to achieve, a degree to chase, a visa to land, a career to build. The one thing standing between you and all of it? Your English proficiency test. Choose PTE, Pearson Test of English. Faster, results in 48 hours. Fairer, AI scored, no human bias. Simpler, book up to 24 hours in advance and choose a test center near you. Book your test now at www.pearsonpte.com. PTE, do it worry-free.
Electrical say you mean Nancy no ma you wo every man for ko so fake na begum it's am on motor cables ah ho na ho na ma scan check the cables no your Nexans cable metal low smoke anti-counterfeit cables ni bia so nya bia munto da e dey na ma wo use sa cables na ma ne dem suronko low smoke anti-counterfeit cables ah we me che dey certificate cables anya papa wire dan na se jeto ma opu wusu pi yi toxic no me je no so hu ah ono ponko table to we na say use low smoke anti-counterfeit cable a major inshuo we so ka creeping oba into atreanchem bitu na gyadan numa ehwanyim low smoke anti-counterfeit cables ya etwa ehwo na hwa ebotu scan na check there so your original free Nexans cable metal low smoke anti-counterfeit cable ya sashe na ya ja to be there only Ghana cable okwa kwesi that
Nexans cable metal electricity no get leg the Nexans cable metal cable the carrier.
Sunny Gold Brown Sugar, available in a shop near you.
Sunny Gold.
Wakashi. This advert is FDA approved.
Did you know that Ghana's Children's Act, Section 91, clearly says,
no person shall engage a child in exploitative labor.
That means children must not be made to do work that deprives them of their education, health, or development.
Hazardous work?
That is not allowed. Working in stone quarries, carrying heavy loads as kayaye, hawking on busy streets in the scorching sun, being used as domestic servants in homes, or diving into dangerous waters to untangle nets, rowing canoes for hours under the hot sun, and working all day without food or rest.
Yet, too many of our children are trafficked from towns and villages across Ghana to the shores of the Volta Lake, trapped in fishing boats, robbed of their childhood, and exposed to danger every single day.
Human trafficking means the recruitment, transportation, harboring, or trading of persons within and across national borders for purposes of exploitative labor.
I want to go to school, but now I only work.
This is child trafficking.
It is a crime.
It is against the law, and it must stop now.
Parents, guardians, community leaders, protect our children.
Report suspicious movement of children and do not give your child away to strangers promising jobs.
Together, let's end child trafficking now.
This message is brought to you by the International Justice Mission with support from the National Commission for Civic Education.
Madam, give me fufu and rice soup, please. Do you have beef?
Yes, please.
Give me. Do you have salmon?
Yes.
Give me. Do you have tilapia?
We have.
When your money starts to work for you, there will be signs. Invest with EDC today.
How many?
Just keep going until I say stop.
Find out about EDC's investment products and start today. Financial independence is possible with EDC.
For further assistance, call 0326 34165.
Every child is different. Different interests, different paths, different needs. And nobody understands your child better than you. With our all-new wheat, with no refined sugar, Cerelac gives you more choice to support your child how you see best. You take the big decisions, and we support you with the options to make them possible. Cerelac. Care for them. Count on us.
This advert is FDA approved.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
The power of this is Citi
7:43, Citi Breakfast Show, 18th day of the month of May. So many people celebrating their birthdays today.
Indeed, I'll start off with this one. Happy birthday to Edith Mould, Associate Director, Assurance Services of Deloitte.
Octavia Ochre and Sylvester Gaga of Strategy and Transactions Department. Also belated happy birthday to Thomas Emisa, or he's the head of Africa Technology Services, and Erica Duafa of the Assurance Department. From the country managing partner Daniel Kwejo Owusu and all the staff of Deloitte. Here's another one, Bernard. This one says, happy birthday to you, Theodora Deborah, money market dealer of GCB Bank PLC. May the favor of the Lord be upon you and your family, and may you never lack anything in this life. It's from your colleagues in Treasury. And a happy birthday to Dr. Wisdom Deku, a senior lecturer at the Koforidua Technical University and the All Nations University, from your KTU MSc Digital Marketing and Analysis class.
All right.
Good morning, boss. Hope all is well. Please wish my sweetheart Gina Kwabla a belated happy birthday for me. And here's a long one. Happy birthday to our wonderful mother, Grace Tay Sakite. You have been our pillar, our source of strength, and the heart of this family through every season. May God reward all your sacrifices with joy and fulfillment, and grant you many more beautiful years ahead to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's from Ben, Sarah, Edmond, Edwin, George, and Daniel Sakite from the Citi Newsroom.
Oh, so Daniel Sakite celebrating his
happy birthday.
No, not him.
Not him.
He's celebrating
his mother.
His mother.
Mommy, happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy
Grace
birthday
Tay
to Mommy.
So Grace, your son Daniel is doing well.
Yeah, man.
He's a good business reporter. He has lots of promise. He's well brought up. So well done.
Okay. A belated happy birthday to Chief Inspector Nancy Baba Painty, Esquire. May God's divine plan be manifested in your life, from Sika Antobre and the Wa Caucus.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Avle, today is my wife's birthday.
Nice.
Myself and the entire family, this is the Amuse family. Okay. We wish Miriam Dede Amuse a happy birthday. Tell her we love her so much. Sweet. God bless her and give her all her heart desires. And another one says, my dear Petrova
Jidedi.
Exactly, Jidedi Tetekpo, happy 19th birthday. Watching you grow into such a kind, intelligent, and compassionate young woman fills me with pride every day. Never lose your beautiful heart and the light you carry within you. You are my joy, my pride, and my greatest blessing. Happy birthday, my love. All my love always. This is from Mom Tilova.
But Kakra, you know what Tetekbo is? Temptation.
Okay. Yeah. Here's another one. Happy birthday to Madame Ellen Mabel Dafia Mekpo. May this new year be filled with so much joy, peace, laughter, love, endless blessings. May all your heart desires be fulfilled. May you prosper, live long, and be in good health. Cheers to your new age from your children, Winfred, Wisdom, and Christina. We love you dearly. Happy birthday, Gloria Iramasa. You're beautiful, you're a blessing, and we love you. This is from your godparents, Mr. and Mrs. Crab, your sister Eresi, your 3 nephews, and your parents, Dr. and Mrs. Sa.
So that was a belated one that came in on Friday.
Okay,
I missed it, but thank you. So Gloria Iramasa, your godparents in the US, they have been sending this message. They really wanted you to hear this. So happy birthday to you.
Okay, good morning, Bernard. This is your retired police officer friend, Chief Inspector Amewemega Emmanuel at Dabala. Kindly wish a happy and glorious 40th birthday to a daughter of mine by name Mrs. Millicent Akwe Agbevada of GRA Head Office Public Affairs Department. Thank you.
Agbevade. Names are big.
Lots more on the WhatsApp calls. Mrs. Patience Yate from UGMC. Kindly wish my lovely and caring husband from the Ghana Highways Authority a happy birthday. That may the good Lord bless him and direct his path. We love him so much. Happy birthday, Kelvin J, aka Uze of Ecobank Ghana, head office Accra. Wishing you joy today and blessings in everything you do this year. From Beatrice Maya Hyde, aka Assistant Uze of Ecobank Ghana, Medina Central Branch. Happy 10th birthday to Nathan Zomelob of Heidson School. God bless you from the entire family. To you, Nathan.
Happy belated birthday to my good friend Selassie Adu. I think now you are with IC Securities, one of the best finance people I know, investment advisor, solid mind. Selassie Adu of Cedar Mountain Church and IC Securities. I think now you admit that the month of May has the most birthdays.
I concede.
It's
but
amazing.
It doesn't take the magic of March bonds away.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. March is a special month. One of my sons was born in March. My brother was born in March as well. Every month has special people, but the month of May is really, really extra special. All right, merchants, business owners, do you want smooth payment with no stress? The Zenith Merchant Pay is a smarter way to get paid. With Zenith Merchant Pay, your customers enjoy the convenience of multiple payment options: mobile account or mobile money wallets, a GHQR code, or the Zenith bank account. And for you, the merchant, you receive prompt payment notification, enjoy instant settlement and easy reconciliation. No delays, no stress, just smooth payments. Sign up today at any Zenith branch and start receiving fast, secure, instant payments anywhere in Ghana. IDP Education has counseling and application support completely free, helping you save your finances while securing genuine opportunities abroad. For those who want to take the IELTS test, IDP is your #1 address. We offer free support for study abroad applicants to the US, UK, New Zealand, Ireland, and Canada. We're at Akwaje at Osu and Adum in Swase in Kumasi. Reach us on 054-233-1052. Mother's Day may officially be over, but a mom's love never expires. If you're searching for that perfect way to say, I see you, I appreciate you, to the woman who's giving you everything, this is it. Give her a moment she'll never forget at the Big Posu Wellness Resort. Whether she's the creative type, loves a bit of gentle adventure, or just needs quiet time to breathe and recharge, Big Posu has an experience just made for her. It's not just a day out, it's restoration, recognition, and care, delivered beautifully. I've been there, and I assure you, she would be extremely delighted to be sent there. Call 020-055-7699 today to reserve her Big Posu experience. Big Posu Wellness Resort, because she deserves everything and more. To every mom listening, thank you. We celebrate you today and every day. Translight Solar is here to help you. For those who are having interrupted power supply, you enjoy consistent, reliable power every day. No interruption, no surprises. Our smart solar solutions are designed to keep your lights on, your appliances running, and your operations moving while helping you cut down electricity costs. We are offering exclusive installation discounts starting at 34,000 cedis only with flexible payment options. Call Translight on 0242 438 764. That's 0242 438 746, or visit translightsolar.com.
Every day, everyone is a winner in the Ongalicious Abingwaha promo. Over 4 million Ghana cedis worth of cash and prizes up for grabs. Just look out for the special Ongalicious promo packs. Submit 20 of the Onga powder promo sachets and 20 of the shrimp tablet promo wrappers at any of our redemption centers, and you'll receive a scratch card. Send a unique code you will find to *713*27#, and you will win instantly. Cash prizes up for grabs up to 200,000 Ghana cedis. We have deep freezers, smart TVs, kitchen appliances, and more. This promo runs to the 15th of July, so hurry, don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply. Now, those moments when the alarm rings, life is already asking questions. Campus, office, hustle, dreams all waiting to be chased. Those are the moments when you need something that helps you show up and keep going. So whether you're grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines at work, or cooking up the next big idea, Cowbell Coffee gives you that creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right, and you can enjoy it anytime. Because success doesn't just happen overnight. It's the little moments and the early mornings, the late nights, all of that. Through it all, Cowbell Coffee Day with you. Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. Growth is not just about becoming bigger, it's about becoming better. At First Atlantic Bank PLC, integrity has always guided us. We stay agile in a changing world, resilient in every challenge. Today, that commitment takes a bold new form. First Atlantic Bank is now a PLC listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, and becoming a PLC means that our accountability has been strengthened, our credibility has been deepened, and it positions us to serve you better with what we call I Care. So First Atlantic Bank, remember, we are now a PLC see we are refreshingly different.
All right, so I have 2.5 problems this morning. I'm looking at the medal list for the Africa Athletics Championships.
Yes, sir.
South Africa came first with 18 medals. Kenya came second with 17. Ethiopia third, 14. Nigeria fourth with 9. Cote d'Ivoire, our neighbor, came fifth. They had 3 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. So they had 5 medals, but they had 3 gold. Botswana came 6th. 2 gold, 5 silver, no bronze. Egypt, 2 gold, 2 silver, 2 bronze. So they are 7th. Senegal, another of our neighbors, came 8th. 2 golds, 2 silver, 1 bronze. Cameroon, 2 gold, 2 bronze. All right. Zimbabwe came 10th. 1 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. Burkina Faso, 11th. Our northern neighbor, they did better than us. 1 gold, 1 silver. Algeria, 1 gold, 2 bronze. Niger, 1 gold, 1 bronze. Niger was 13th. Eritrea.
What is your problem? We say Eritrea as if Eritrea, they don't do anything there.
A region carved out of Ethiopia.
Yes.
1 gold.
You know Eritrea is the strongest pro cycling country on the continent.
But this one didn't even include cycling. No,
no, I'm just saying.
Okay, that's
if
good.
You say Eritrea as if
I'm saying it in terms of resources.
Yeah, but do you know how expensive cycling is for Eritrea to be number 1?
Which makes the point, right? Morocco, in all their glory, they came 16th. They came 15th, 2 silver, 2 bronze. Mauritius, 16th, 2 silver. Ghana, the host nation, came 17th. No gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronze medals, right? Liberia came 18th with 1 silver, 2 bronze medals, and Cabo Verde came 20th. So that's the medal table. So the rest of the nation, I think there were a couple that got bronzes, right? So
your first problem, that
I think 17th is not good enough, and we shouldn't be.
We could have done better.
Yeah, we shouldn't excuse ourselves. And I'm not blaming the athletes necessarily. I'm blaming organization. I'm blaming preparation. I'm blaming prioritization. This is not Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. We shouldn't be placing 17th. If I look at what Kwame Nkrumah wanted to do with our sports and what he achieved with our sports in the first 10 years of our life, at 69, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana shouldn't be placing 17th in Africa in any good thing. It is not acceptable. Now, if this is normal for you, it means that you have accepted mediocrity. Ghana should be a top 10 nation, if nothing at all, top 10. Indeed, we are Africa's 8th largest economy. So if there's a relationship between economic might and sports performance, which indeed there is, the minimum Ghana should have attained was 8th. Right? Ghana is Africa's 8th largest economy. So you don't host a tournament and place 17th. The fact that we didn't win any gold means there's nothing we are best at in athletics in Africa. That is unacceptable. We shouldn't accept this as normal. Our children should grow up knowing that they are from a proud nation, the first country, sub-Saharan Africa, to get independence, the country that produced Kwame Nkrumah, the country that inspired independence movements across the continent. We shouldn't be placing 17th in anything. That's my first beef. That the performance of our athletes is a bad reflection on all of us. It's terrible. Number 2, this was not the best organized tournament. I didn't follow throughout, but from the little things I heard, we didn't do a good job. We probably recovered at the end, but it was a bad advertisement of Ghanaian organization. A country is known by the systems it puts in place. There's a reason why people respect the Japanese. There's a reason people respect the Germans. And one of the reasons people look down on Africans is that they think we can't organize anything to save our lives. And Ghana didn't do anything to dispel that view. So if you want to be respected in the community of nations, when you get a chance to host a tournament, you excel at it. You don't wash your dirty linen in public and say, well, we didn't get money or whatever. If you knew you couldn't organize the tournament, you should have said no, you wouldn't organize it. There's an under-17 tournament taking place in Morocco, compare the quality of the pitches to the quality of the pitches our teams play on, it tells you we are not serious about sports. So I think the organizers let us down. And the Minister of Sports must accept responsibility for this. That for a country that wants to excel, for a reset Ghana, this is unacceptable. Right? We shouldn't gloss over it. We shouldn't say some people are trying to do better. Do better. That's why we are here. Do better. Do better. Organize your systems well. The program must run efficiently. You cannot put up such a performance and then expect that we'll keep quiet and say, well, you had resource constraints. Every country has resource constraints. So even if we had done better in the athletics, it would have even given us a bit of reprieve. We didn't do well in the athletics and we didn't do well in organizing. Right? And I think the Ministry of Sports and the Sports Authority owe Ghanaians both an apology and an explanation for not putting up an excellent performance. Excellence is the quality of your performance. Our president is respected across the nations. He goes to other countries to help them solve their problems. His backyard should be excellent. People should say, you guys did very well with the tournament. We shouldn't be the butt of jokes on social media that, Ghana, what is this? It's terrible. We can do a much, much better job. Now, one of the reasons why we didn't do well in the tournament is the third point I want to raise. This weekend I was at the Boteman Sports Complex. Boteman was built in 2023 for the All Africa Games. I think it was how many $1 million? Godfred, find out for me. But it was a lot of money.
Boteman.
How much did it cost?
100 and something.
I mean, no serious country would treat $100 million investment the way we've treated Boteman. Now, it's not in complete shambles. So I'm not saying Boteman is
145 million.
Good. Dollars.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying Boteman is in complete shambles. But you don't treat $145 million investment the way we do it. 3 observations. Overgrown with weeds. The football pitch the kids played the football match on was like a potato patch. The ball couldn't move straight. Apparently, they did the weeding a day or 2 before the tournament. The organizers paid to do the tournament there. That pitch, we are not a serious country with football if we do that kind of thing. The tracks are tartan, great. All right. The swimming facility looks decent. I didn't enter the tennis facility. The basketball facility, you have a tournament for 15 schools. They didn't even wipe the seats. So my question is, whose job is it to clean the place?
The facility manager.
Who is the facility manager?
It's not Sports Authority.
I mean, this should not be allowed. That you have a tournament involving about 15 schools. There's a kids' playground. It was pathetic. A children's playground. I didn't let any of my children go near it. It's overgrown with weeds. Obviously unkempt. How do you invest $145 million in a facility and allow it to be overgrown? I feel like there's no, we are not serious. There must be consequence. Somebody must go and say, who is in charge of this facility? Have we even finished paying the money? Was it government money or did we take a loan to build it? The place doesn't look like the people who manage it are serious. And it doesn't look like anybody supervises them. A kids' playground completely left unkempt. The pitch, only the part that they play football was weeded. All around the pitch was bushy. Bushy. How do you leave a $145 million investment in this state? I mean, the Ministry of Sports and the Sports Authority must do a much. And to add to that, we've built recreational centers in 10 regions or 16 regions. Youth centers. Go and look at what is happening there. We've spent money to build a facility. We've left it to rot.
We are building 3 new stadiums too.
The youth centers are not in use. They are overgrown with weeds. The last time I checked. Compare the pitches at the youth centers to what the Moroccans are using. We shouldn't only say a country is doing well because it has stabilized its economy. You can tell if people are serious by the way they treat their collective investment. And for me, it's very disgraceful what we are doing. Is the sports minister needs to do a lot of work. He needs to sanction the people who are in charge of the Boteman Sports Complex to get their act together.
It won't work. It won't work.
It will work.
Better it won't work. You'll do it for a week. You see, because when you build these things, and it was the question I always asked, if you recall, when we had the conversation about this whole idea even of building national youth centers, I asked, what do these centers come with? Because here we just tend to think infrastructure. Let's put it up. We don't think about its maintenance and sustainability. We don't think about the human beings that work in there. So you would ask yourself, is there a budget for the maintenance of Boteman as a facility? Because if you, like you said, if you spend 145 million on a place, obviously you must know that it will cost you a lot of money to maintain it. So you make room for that, which is why it's there. And if you maintain it properly, you can actually make some of the money back by selling it to other parts of the continent. So you could have West Africa meets over there. You could have all kinds of things over there because it constantly looks a certain way.
Yeah.
But at the way, I've seen the videos and the pictures that you provided of how it looks like and your account of how the place looks like. How are you going to market that venue to a client or a customer that, oh, I have this facility that you can come and rent outside for an international level meet, which brings in the good money? So I am not confident it's going to change because it's been like this for a while. And it's the norm with most of our facilities, which is why the stadium is the way it is. All the stadiums, do you think that it is by accident that there isn't a single stadium in this country that is properly maintained, bar the one that everybody in the country fought 2-0 over, should not be handed over to the state? Takwa.
Every other stadium is...
Which one? Accra Sports Stadium. If they tell you that Accra Sports Stadium is in good shape, it simply means that they've watered the pitch and they've cut it and it looks green. Everything else is dysfunctional. That's why I told you, for this to work, but your account also perhaps kills my vim when I say, let's build a new stadium. Because we are going to spend money to build a new stadium that then does what? We can't even maintain training grounds. You described. Hold on for me.
I'll come back to this. Yes. Okay. Finish there. Yes. Let's do Tech and Share because I have more concerns, right? But
yes, and then I'll address the second part for you. Yeah. The All Africa Games and what happened.
Yeah. So this is the Citi Breakfast Show. This morning, we are dealing with a number of issues. Essentially, our poor performance at the Africa Games, the Africa Athletics Championship. It's not the All Africa Games. Our poor organization and the poor culture of maintenance for our sports facilities. The Boteman $145 million facility looks like people don't care. The person who manages the place should get serious. Let's do tech and social media trends.
It's brought to us by Telecel.
Adinko, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hope you had a good weekend.
I had an okay weekend.
Yeah.
It wasn't too great.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but I'll just continue from where you left off because you are not the only one who is concerned about Ghana's performance at the African Athletics Championships, because usually, as we know, that home teams perform well because they want to perform in front of their home fans. Unfortunately, Ghana finished 17th on the medal table without a gold medal. And it speaks to, as you said, a lack of prioritization of sports development in the country, and also how we treat our athletes heading into major events, because this is basically the equivalent of the Black Stars performing terribly at an AFCON. And we need to attach a lot more importance. 17th at home tournament. And
so bad.
Yes.
Charlie, Niger, Eritrea, and things all they do better pass you.
Exactly.
Not with all due respect, Charlie. Eritrea and Niger shouldn't be doing better than Ghana.
So people online complaining about the performance. Obviously, the athletes who did get on the podiums for their various events, being praised for their performances in the various events. The 4x100 relay teams, both men and women. Alex Amponsa, who has consistently been good performer in his events, the 800 meters at every competition. We also had medals in various events. So I'll go back to that.
I think the relay 4x100
yes, we
paired for both men and women. Yes. And I think we got a high jump medal as well.
Yes, so congratulations to them, but we need to do better. Let's move on to EcoBank, which is trending online because of its long-standing battle with Daniel Ofori. So the story as it stands is Daniel Ofori went, he sold about 14.3 million shares of Cowbank, with EcoBank handling the settlement of that. So as the purchase went on, there were concerns raised by the Bank of Ghana and the SEC. And then Daniel Ofori said that EcoBank did not complete the payments to him as a result. So this is where he took EcoBank to court. Eventually, the Supreme Court ruled in his favor and said he would get 30% compounding payments, annual payments. Eventually, EcoBank kept going to court, challenging the ruling, but we've now seen the Supreme Court ruling, which went in favor of Daniel Ofori again. So because of the amounts involved, there were concerns from customers of the bank about whether they would be able to survive this situation. So EcoBank went on to release a statement saying that they have enough liquidity to keep the bank running. They are financially strong, and so that their customers shouldn't be concerned about it. So that was the whole conversation online about how EcoBank would survive the situation. The company has released a statement saying that they are okay and no one should be worried. So
all right,
okay, so we move on to Ebola.
Is it Ebola again?
Ebola is trending because there's an outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The World Health Organization has actually declared it a public health emergency of international concern.
Oh, Lord.
So there are about 246 suspected cases. 80 deaths have so far been reported in the country, and it's not just in DRC. It's actually spread to Uganda as well, where a 59-year-old man had died on Thursday and tested positive for Ebola. So it's a huge concern, and we know how Ebola has wrecked the continent in recent years, and how we've constantly had issues dealing with its spread over the years. So we just need to be careful about what is going on in DR Congo and keep an eye on that situation as well. Let's move on to some sports news. And Antoine Semenyo.
Oh, Semenyo.
Semenyo. Wonderful performance for Manchester City since his transfer from Bournemouth.
What a
and
goal.
He's capped it off with two trophies. His first two trophies at in professional football.
Wow.
His League Cup and then the FA Cup. And he contributed to the FA Cup win by scoring the winner against Chelsea.
He maybe win the league.
He may win the league, so we are not sure. But it was a really wonderful goal from Semenyo.
To have the confidence to do that in a final.
Yes.
He has character.
Yes, so you have to credit him for that. So
making us proud.
Yes, he has made us proud.
And he's been nominated for PFA. So basically, the 8 best players in the league.
Exactly.
He's been nominated. I mean, to get a nomination alone for me is fantastic.
It's really good, really good. We hope he takes this form to the World Cup with the Black Stars as well.
Yes, please.
So now let's move to tech news. And I've been reading a story about how your car is basically harvesting data for tech companies while you sit in it. So obviously they have information on your precise location wherever you go. Who is in the car with you. They have what's on your radio, what you like to listen to, whether you buckle your seatbelts, drive too fast, brake too hard. All of this is information that's
you should tell us which station that people are listening to, so we know. At least that one we want to know.
They should compensate us for the free information.
And there are a few that calculate your weight depending on how advanced the car is. Calculate your weight.
Wow.
Calculate your age, your facial expressions depending on what you have in the car. And these are all being sent to tech companies, advertisement companies who can target our ads and send them to you. So all of these are concerns, and this is a major problem people are complaining about, because privacy is a huge topic around the world. People don't want to unwillingly have their data unwillingly sent or without their consent sent to various tech companies who knows what they might be using it for. So yes, and there's even recent information that there's a law coming in America that cars are expected to be able to analyze your face and your eyes to determine whether you are drunk or not while you are driving. Hey. Yes, so there's more
but at the
data
same time
collection.
Collect more data.
Yes, there's more data collection that's coming up in your car. So if you are wary of that, it might be time to take public transportation.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, thanks for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
hello, sir. Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash. Telecel, connecting energies.
Your future starts here at Delexis University College, a place where knowledge meets innovation and dreams become reality. Guided by integrity, excellence, inclusivity, and innovation, we prepare students to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Explore our accredited programs: nursing and midwifery, accounting and IT, banking and finance, marketing, human resource management, ICT, computer science, cybersecurity, applied insurance risk, and data analytics. Admissions are open now. Visit our campus at Tema, Comte 25, Peasby Junction, or apply online at www.delexisuniversity.edu.gh. Call us on 055 1198 100 or 055 1126 448. Delexis University College. Be knowledgeable and innovative in science and technology.
When the bills are mega.
When the plans are mega.
When the pressure is mega.
When the need is mega.
Then you need a mega answer. That answer is Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loan. Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loans promo is available to new and existing salaried workers, existing loan subscribers, including top-up customers and pensioners. Get support for personal needs, family priorities, school fees, home improvement, business support, and more. Enjoy big loans, low rates with a quick and straightforward process designed to help you move without delay. Visit any Societe Generale Ghana branch today or call 030-2214-314. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Buy any promo pack of Gino tomato mix, Gino pepper and onion, or Gino jollof tomato mix. Cut open the sachet, find the code inside, text the code free of charge to *844*99#. There's over 2.5 million Ghana cedis in airtime to be won, plus amazing appliances and the grand rewards: a brand new car and an all expenses paid trip to a dream destination. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on. keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became number one. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
The world is changing fast, and the leaders who thrive will shape what comes next. What matters now is the ability to think clearly, act with purpose, and lead in complexity. For more than 20 years, Ashesi University has shaped leaders who do exactly that, combining character with rigorous real-world problem-solving. Our MBA and Master's programs in Intelligent Computing Systems and Mechatronic Engineering are designed for professionals who want their work to matter and their leadership to last. Remember, graduate and undergraduate admissions are ongoing. Visit ashesi.edu.gh to learn more.
Charlie, dream I'm nice. I get some serious meeting. Allah, motion. But Charlie, no credit today. Oh, but you relax. Momo day.
Hey, what funny.
Yes, so I borrow small, sort myself out, I pay back. We move. Sport day. Ah, Charlie, you sure say you dey pay back? Yes, so that anytime somebody else they need them, Momo day. Be like I for can't borrow some more. Hey, you this boy. Don't go there and disgrace yourself. Allah, motion.
Responsible borrowing be the real flexo for today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. Borrow, sort them, pay back. Momo Day.
Sankofa pepper powder.
FDA Aji Ejadi Nkrato Yatum.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
22 minutes past 8. We're back on the grind with a few more issues to raise. But we all know that life doesn't wait for payday, whether it's school fees, a business emergency, or finally starting the project. You need a partner who says yes. That partner is Blue Financial Services Ghana. With the Blue iFinance app, you can get a loan disbursed in as little as 4 hours. No long queues, no endless paperwork. And if you are looking to grow your money, Blue investment rates are among the most competitive in the country. Don't just survive, thrive with Blue. Call 0303-968-196. WhatsApp us directly on 0501-609-958. Follow us on social media at BlueFSGH. If you're into agribusiness, retail, mining, hospitality, manufacturing, trade, or logistics, you need a partner that understands your business, and that partner is Absa Business Banking. You get tailored solutions such as working capital, asset and trade finance, merchant solutions, and digital banking support designed specifically for your business success. So whatever stage your business is at, talk to an Absa Bank relationship manager today. Your story matters, Absa.
Now imagine your next vacation fully paid for, unforgettable and within reach. By simply using your Absa card, you could win an exclusive trip for two to Mauritius. Spend 350 Ghana cedis to earn an entry and enjoy additional chances with every qualifying transaction via your Absa card or Absa digital platforms. 9 additional customers will also be rewarded with an all-expense paid weekend escape at a selected resort in Ghana. Your getaway begins with a swipe. This promo runs until the 31st of July this year, is regulated by the NLA on its Caritas Lottery platform. Your story matters, Absa. Now imagine a world where your power never fails, your data is always secure, and your business never stops. That's the world Left Signature Limited is building every single day, from expert electrical engineering services to cutting-edge renewable energy solutions like solar and microgrids. Our data center and cloud services ensure maximum uptime, seamless connectivity, and strong disaster recovery. We also deliver custom applications, ERP systems, and AI-powered solutions designed to boost productivity and drive growth. So download the LEP Power app from the Play or App Store or access the web version. Call us 0265 111 811. Visit leftsignature.com. Our office is at Lashibi North, Celebrity Estate. Left Signature Limited, driving progress through technology and engineering excellence. The Lexus University College is inviting students, workers, and the general public. If you're seeking world-class education, you're looking for a market-driven professional qualification, you want to top up your diploma to a bachelor's degree, you're looking for something, a BSc in nursing, midwifery, human resource, or a host of other courses we have, jump to our website, delexusuniversity.edu.gh, run through the courses we provide. You can apply online, delexusuniversity.edu.gh. We are located at Tema Community 25 at Peace B Junction. Call this number 0551 198 100 or WhatsApp 0577 734 549. Admission is in progress. Everyone is a winner in the Ongelicious Bing Waha promo. Over 4 million Ghana cedis worth of cash and prizes up for grabs. Submit 20 Onga powder promo sachets and 20 Onga shrimp tablet promo wrappers at our redemption center. You'll be given a scratch card. Review the unique code when you scratch. Send that to *713*27# and you'll win instantly. Cash prizes up to 20,000 Ghana cedis. There are deep freezers, smart TVs, kitchen appliances, and more. This promo ends on the 15th of July, so hurry, don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, so my concern this morning is about the poor performance of the Ghana team at the Africa Senior Athletics Championship, placing 17th, completely unacceptable. We've mentioned this. 1 silver, 4 bronze medals. That's number 1. Number 2, the tournament itself wasn't organized very well, and we've spoken about this already. My main challenge this morning, though, is the, how should I say, the irresponsible nature we are managing or mismanaging the Baltimore Sports Complex. A $145 million investment has many issues. So, physical evidence, right? The washrooms, my God. I don't even know what to say. You know, physical infrastructure is deteriorating. I don't think they have any proper maintenance protocols. The sports pitches and surrounding environs are heavily overgrown and require routine mowing. The pitch the kids played on wasn't the best. The tracks are not clean. They are dirty. Indeed. when it rains, they get dangerously slippery, posing a safety hazard to athletes. I mentioned the children's playground. I did see people playing tennis, and they seem pretty happy. I didn't go to the tennis court, but they seem pretty okay. I didn't talk to them. But the children's playground was overgrown and unsafe. The children's equipment is damaged. The fences are broken at the children's playground. The merry-go-rounds are dysfunctional. The slides are rusted and expose sharp metals. And this is a facility that's less than 4 years old. This facility was built in 2023 at a cost of $145 million. Multiply that by 10. So that's like 1.5 billion cedis to put up this thing. There are so many issues. I'm not even sure what the payment protocols are. I don't know whether the people managing the place take money for the state or for themselves. I don't know. All right. Because people I've spoken to complain about absence of formal administration. You know, there doesn't appear to be a designated administrative office staff with qualified personnel. So you just go there, go and ask a question. You see some money in some booth, you know. I'm not sure about financial accountability, because you can pay for the place and still have to procure your own people to do stuff for you. Right? So, I mean, my question is, why? Why should we allow such a thing to happen? You know, and then 3 years later, you come around and say, we want to build another stadium. Or want to host another tournament, so we want to build another stadium. What's the point of building new facilities if you're not going to maintain the old ones well? What's the name of the person running the place? If they spend their personal money to set up $145 million, would they run it like that? Why is the Minister of Sports not going there to talk to them? Why are we just allowing... Look, what I saw with my eyes...
Yeah, just as eyewitness. It's not like somebody said...
So imagine those who use the place regularly. You know, Akoto, we cannot allow our country to be run down this way.
It's because, Bernard, I was making the point earlier. First of all, look, we don't know the value of money. $145 million is a lot of money to spend on any project anywhere in the world. If you spend $145 million on a project anywhere in the world, you must be ready to spend $1 million a year to make sure that facility stays clean and stays usable. Because at the rate at which this thing is going, in another 5 or 6 years, its state is not going to improve. Then we are going to spend another 30 million, 40 million to fix it, which is what we want, procure. So I am not surprised by what you witnessed over there. I've seen the pictures and the videos. I have heard accounts of it, but this is from you. So, and I'm looking at it. I've shared a couple of my Twitter handles. The place is just...
Basa.
It's basa.
I'm told the tennis facilities are good because the tennis courts are in constant use by social tennis players. So actually well kept. But this person says he can't speak for the other facilities.
No, you see, but the thing is this. It's a sports complex.
Yeah.
You cannot have parts of it looking bad, parts of it looking good, simply because one part gets used all the time. That is not how sports complexes are maintained anywhere in the world. It doesn't happen. Yeah. So you made mention of and I'm going to give you a typical example. So everybody who's watching the Under-17 Cup,
Morocco.
Some of the facilities you see are training pitches.
And Umponi?
Yes.
Training pitches in Umponi?
For senior tournaments. Some of the games are played in the main stadiums.
Wow.
But some of the group games are being played in what we call basically mini stadiums, which are training pitches. Built for some of the senior tournaments that they've organized recently, because when you bring in a lot of teams, you need places for the teams to train. They have a lot of those. How are they maintaining them? Look at the quality of those ones. They are not big. Then you come to Ghana. In 2008, we built training pitches. Where are they?
I was going to ask you where they are.
Where are the official training pitches? Elwak was an official training pitch. In Tamale, they built a training pitch by the stadium. I don't know what its current state. I haven't been to Tamale in a while. I don't know if it's in good shape. But you even described the football pitch Bro, and I didn't need to work on it to know that it was bad. As soon as I saw the pictures, I told you that, Bernard, this pitch doesn't look good.
It was so bad.
Because I'm asking myself, what kind of grass was even used? Because it is the kind, you're supposed, in a $145 million facility, you're supposed to have a pitch that the Black Stars can train on.
You can't even let your team train on that pitch.
That's what I'm saying. In a facility that costs $145 million,
I'm telling you,
the pitch in that facility must be a pitch that any team anywhere in the world must be able to walk on any time of the day and say, this is world class. You haven't described anything world class to me this morning.
No.
I look at the playground where kids play. Kids do all kinds of things. It's a health hazard. It's a complete health hazard.
It's so bad.
So whose job is it to go around and check all those things? Like I said, it's a National Sports Authority facility. The usual refrain we will hear from the National Sports Authority, they don't have money. The ministry will tell you, look at our budget, we don't have money. So they cannot send money back. But the thing is this, what was their plan?
Akoto, there are missed opportunities for
that is
commercialization of the place.
Bernard, that is the point I am getting.
There's no structured recurring sports event, no leagues, nothing. Meanwhile, there's a lot of sprawling communities around. If you even organized events that we charge people to go for.
Bernard.
So they are not interested in making money to do any proper maintenance.
I'm saying that when you build something that is $145 million, it is not social and recreational people that you are looking at to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking at hosting Davis Cups. Mm-hmm. You are looking at hosting that facility all year round should have at least 3 major international events that happen there that bring it $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. There is no way you are going to be able to maintain a $145 million facility with registration fees of Godfred and Caleb playing tennis with their friends, of Godfred and Caleb and Bernard bringing their kids to the playground, of swimming clubs swimming once in a while. It won't happen. That is why you cannot maintain. What should happen there is a Kumasi Asante Koto telling you that our preseason is at Boteman.
Yes.
So we are giving you 60,000. It is the Togolese national team telling you that, we need some peace and quiet from Togo. So we are renting Boteman for a week. It is an international basketball tournament happening in Cote d'Ivoire telling you that, some of the teams need a place to prepare or come and host it here.
That's how you raise.
That is how you raise the kind of money required to maintain a facility like that. But none of those things were part of the process of building it. So they don't have the staff for it. If you go to the National Sports Authority and ask the person who is in charge of marketing, what is your marketing plan for Boteman? Again, it begs the question, who do you hire to run marketing for a $145 million facility? Certainly not the person employed at the National Sports Authority. And those are some of the things that we get wrong. Those are some of the things that we get wrong. Are they telling us that, for instance, the Bank of Ghana spent 200 and something million on that facility there? You think that the Bank of Ghana is going to leave its maintenance to random persons? No. That facility is going to be handed over to persons with the capacity.
I'm told the AstroTurfs are rented for jams, weddings, funerals, etc.
Is that not what we do with the regular AstroTurfs? Our rentings, that's what we do with the weddings, funerals. That's what we do with it. Is that what the AstroTurf is for? How much do you rent it for? 1,000, 2,000, 1,005? What? It's not sustainable. Bernard, the Rwanda built a basketball facility at 40 million, 50 million. They've made sure that thing is occupied like 3 or 4 times a year. But the cost of the events that take place there, it will take care of that place for a year. Cote d'Ivoire is building one. The marketing and the people who are running it are persons who run marketing for multi-million-dollar companies. Because it is not possible. We had the Accra Sports Stadium. I'll tell you why I'm saying we are messed up. When the Accra Sports Stadium was rehabilitated in 2008, it had VIP boxes. I remember at the time, almost all the major banks had VIP boxes that they maintained. So let's say Aloski International Bank pays $100,000, hypothetical, to the National Sports Authority of the stadium to maintain that box for their guests. Anytime Black Stars play, they don't sit at the VIP. This is our box. And
so they can entertain their guests at special matches.
Yeah. Call the stadium and ask what those boxes are for now. They're offices.
Oh, the VIP boxes are now offices.
Yeah, they're because they didn't have office space, so they turned it into offices. When it was built, a lot of the big companies in this country used to hold their AGMs.
Really?
At the stadium.
It had enough space.
Oh, there's a facility there. In 2008, I know it very well because I worked around that part for a very long time.
Wow.
Who is going to hold AGM at the stadium now? To pay you what kind of money? To rent that facility? All of them have moved on to better facilities. So we are building all these things, and I'm hoping the people who have planned to build the new stadiums for their president are hearing us this morning. That if you spend $145 million on Boteman, and half of it is crippled, and you have budgeted close to what, $100 million to build 3 new stadiums around the country, what plan do you have to make sure that facility makes the kind of money required to keep it going? Because here's this, I lost you. Accra Folk used to play at the Accra Sports Stadium. They moved to Legon. Why? Because their gates at a point, it's like 3,000 cedis. 3,000.
What do you call it?
How much is the rental of the park? It's not possible.
Yeah.
They won't make the money. Which is why normally the NSA will tell you that they are renting it out to churches and all those things because they can pay. But we need a more sophisticated approach to the maintenance and upkeep of these facilities. Botema should never be bushy at any point. It should be a place you walk in and you go like, wow.
Yeah.
Consistently. It should always. Last year was there a story where the NSA came to debunk this. Oh, it has been turned into a church. They said people had come for a tour. Who is driving to Boteman in 2026 to go and look at that thing over there in the manner in the state in which it is? For a tour that I want to see Boteman, where my children cannot play and they might go home with tetanus. No. So there's a lot of work to be done on that. Can I move on to your second issue? Or let's focus on Boteman for now.
No, I think you should. You should. Let me read some comments on Boteman because for me, the sense of helplessness when I spoke to people is like, oh, say Ghana, yes, I find that completely unacceptable. People are very, it's like, oh, Ghana, nothing will change. That's how we are. These are deep issues around, structural inefficiency, poor administration, and sometimes blatant corruption. All right. Here are some comments. Kale, maybe you need to help me. There are some on the platform and then some on this. Because before we go to the 17th position, how we can be 17th and nobody is concerned. 1 silver, 4 bronze.
Yeah. This
in a tournament we hosted. 17th in Africa.
Bema, good morning to your team. What we are seeing is just the beginning. It's only mobile money interoperability that will stand the test of time. Nothing else any government has done or will do will survive. Ghana keeps retrogressing, and we've not come to the point of realization that we're only going back. Everything is bad. 145 million Ghana cedi by Ghana. Will Qatar use temporal structures? While Qatar use temporal structures for the World Cup. Okay. Hello, Kilabe. As for the athletics, while you and I are crying, the organizers have collected their allowances fully, and because poor performance and delivery does not affect their allowances, they honestly don't care. They will bid for another round of games and do little to improve that but they will receive their increased allowances. Our sports minister, though, where is he? Papa J sent this one from Dan Suman. And there are more messages. I appreciate the work you do because I know if I talked about Ghana's issues 3 consecutive days, I would go crazy. There's clearly a correlation between our rank in the competition and the organization, our maintenance habits, and our inability to clean our streets. We are creating a culture where everyone acts in their own interests and no one is held accountable. Our leaders have set this example over decades, and it now shows in every facet of our society. Maybe one day we should talk about systems that actually work properly in Ghana. It might be a short show though. Ni sent that from Abukubi.
We should talk about systems that work in Ghana.
And it might be a short show. Bernard, our problem as a nation is the kind of appointments we make into public spaces. We have appointed incompetent politicians to manage these spaces, and their only approach at their only approach at management is procurement. The Sports Ministry and National Sports Authority are sleeping on their jobs. Kofi sent that from Tema. Good morning, Bernard.
Morning.
I was surprised to see the substandard poll used for the poll vote, which broke along the way and nearly injured the athletes. It's a shame, and all the people that matter should bow their heads in shame. Francis said that from Bremain Esikuma. Okay. Good morning, Bernard and
morning.
Team. Regarding the Boteman Sports Complex, first of all, we need to know how much it costs per month and per year to maintain such a complex
in tip-top shape.
In tip-top shape. Second, we need to know how much budget has been allocated or approved. Third, how much has been spent to date compared to the plan or budget. These numbers will reveal a lot and trigger more questions. My 2 cents. Senyo sent that from Dowenya.
All right. Good morning, Bernard and team. As a society, we have come to accept and justify anything. The results are falling standards in every aspect of our lives. That's from Robert in Lashibi. So my second point was about the poor performance. Godfred, I mean, 17th, 1 silver, 4 bronze. I mean, that is so poor. You know, you don't seem surprised.
Well, what you see, Bernard,
so is it that the Ivorians and the Cameroonians have better athletes than us?
No.
Charlie, because Ivory Coast won. Let me show you what they got.
Okay, tell me.
Ivory Coast, our neighbor to the west, they got 3 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Right?
Yes.
Of course, South Africa, Kenya, and Ethiopia, we know they do well in long distance. Nigeria, 4 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze. Senegal, 2 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. They are just close by. Even Cameroon, that we criticize for poor organization, 2 gold, 2 bronze. Charlie, Burkina Faso is winning gold. Niger is getting gold. We didn't even get 1 gold.
At the last Senior Athletics Championships, the one in Douala, Cameroon, 2024, we won 3 gold medals.
In what?
We won 3 medals, 2 gold and 1 silver.
So if we deteriorated,
we were 9th.
And now we've gone to 17.
17. You know the gold pushes you up. Even if you won gold and somebody wins 10 bronze.
So we were 9th in Douala.
Yes.
And we are now 17th in Accra.
In Accra. But
come on.
Mitigating circumstances, but let's not mix the issues. You are perfectly right when you say we don't invest in those spaces. Not as much as we should. So, and it's been the story for a very long time. Just this week, the Ghana Olympic Committee have had cause to complain because we have the Commonwealth Games coming up, and they've said, look, preparation is almost non-existent.
Oh.
But when the time comes and it's on TV, there is going to be that push. Hey, Ghana must win medals. The medals don't just pop up. The medals happen because the state decides that I am giving you A, B, C, D. Now, I've also heard this, and I want to, do we have time?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do this as quickly as I can. So, there's usually the chat that, well, athletics cannot ask for money because look at their performance. Well, the difference between this and football is if you don't give them money to start, you won't see the medals at the end. So you have no justification. So you have no cause to say, well, we cannot give you money because look at how you've performed. They are performing
based on what you've given them.
Based on what you've given them.
A reflection of the investments you've put into them.
And they are doing very well. Look, Bernard, let me be candid with you. The Ghana Athletics Association has a lot of faults. But I think as an ecosystem, the last 10 years, perhaps no sports federation has produced a more consistent stream of talent than the Ghana Athletics Federation, Ghana Athletics folks.
So the talent pool there, they find it. They know how to get them.
There. You see, people tend to disconnect the intercore from athletics. Like what the you cannot operate in the athletics, and by that I mean track and field space, on an individual level. It's not possible. Everything you do happens within the ecosystem of what the Athletics Federation provides. So, for instance, if you are a junior athlete and you go to the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, you definitely cannot pay for it.
For your own training.
If you go there and your trainer is Eric Nkansa, how do you think Eric Nkansa is available? Yes, there's a certain level of him volunteering, because of course the state will not give him money. But there is also a consistent rapport between all these names who are training these young athletes at the stadium, the facilities being available, and how they operate. So the Odobroni, Gaza is with
is this in Louis?
No, I think it's Odobroni. Also, one of them is trained by Erigolo, former Prempeh boy, also, who used to be a former national athlete. There is a transition for these kids. They participate in events, junior events. That is what the ecosystem can do. Now, what can the state do? Because in all what I have mentioned, the state is not yet involved. So what the state can do is an example I'm going to provide. So recently, we saw Gladys Boateng, Gaza, Odobroni, Blessed of St. Hubert, the young, talented young boy, go to Kenya for some training. That was an initiative of the government.
Okay.
What the government needs to do is to provide this on a very consistent level, where they find training camps for these kids consistently, where they make sure that they get the best trainers available. You pay those trainers to look after those kids. That is the state's investment then, in addition to what the ecosystem is providing. You put that together, then you start talking about, Ghana improving. But at the moment, the state only shows up during competition, and even then, it's almost always late.
They complained about the poor preparation before the World Relay, and that they got to the relays the day before the event.
So let's talk, for instance, Botswana. 15 years ago, was Botswana an athletic powerhouse?
No.
What do you think happened? It's not by accident. The facilities the athletes use are pretty much the same what we have here.
Okay.
They have one nice look. That time I was watching Letsile Tobhoko train. The Tata track he was on, it's not.
Meanwhile, he's a world Olympic 200 champion.
Yes, but what Letsile Tobhoko has is when he wakes up in the morning and he leaves his apartment, his trainer is available if he needs money to be paid for. If he needs to go and compete somewhere, it will be done. The state takes care of those things, and over time, they have a 4x4 team where every single one of the 4 is top 10 in the world. Like, you think that is coincidence?
Cannot be.
No. You spoke about Cote d'Ivoire.
Charlie, now they caught 300, 200. They did it.
I used to have a conversation. The sprinter, the one, Jose Marie Talu Smith.
Yeah. Short, small girl.
She wasn't training abroad.
She was training in Cote d'Ivoire.
Talu Smith is based in Abidjan.
Wow.
But the state does its part. Okay, to support the training, to make sure that she doesn't have other things on her mind at all points. So if the state doesn't get involved in the ecosystem very early by making sure that, if it is training these athletes require, the training is taken care of. If there are IOC scholarships available, can we give them some money to go and do these things? We will never be able to compete because our neighbors have figured out all these things. Look, Nigeria is chaos. If you go read their newspapers on their track, they are almost always every day attacking the Athletics Federation and whatnot. But if you look at the athletics calendar in Nigeria,
it's packed there.
It is loaded.
And there's a lot of competition.
Which is why Nigeria consistently produces the kind of athletes they produce. People talk about, oh, there is no development in Ghana. And I'll tell you that Athletics Federation does very well. The scholarships that we see the kids get, it is not random. It is not the state that is providing the scholarships. I was making a point the other time. You think that University of Kentucky, Florida State, they have the time to just be dropping in on Ghana to come and monitor somebody at Ejesomai who is running? No.
We need a competition. They need to go out.
Yes, but outside of that, the Athletics Federation has made these athletes visible to that system.
So they will know who is the talent that they want to get.
That is the only thing they can do. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we tend to say, oh, there is no plan. The Athletics Federation and this ecosystem,
they know what they are doing.
They know what they are doing.
It's the state that's not supporting.
It's the state that doesn't support and has no idea of what to do. So the state basically comes in and says, oh, okay, 2 weeks to the tournament, take this. We've had athletes, so the difficulty for us this year was, for the girls especially, all the senior athletes for the girls' side were in school. They are on scholarship. And I explained this to you. You cannot tell somebody who has been given a scholarship by a US school that, oh, we need you to come and run in Ghana, at the same time that the school also needs them to run. So at the end of the day, you, the state that were never interested in pushing others here, you are the one who has been shamed because you don't have medals. And Aloski is sitting on his breakfast show in the morning saying that, why are we 17th? But if those young women had come, the senior women had come, perhaps our teams would be much stronger. You understand? So as for the track and field, if the state doesn't find a way to enter the fray early and more consistently, we will do this, 2 weeks to the tournament, take some money, go and train small and come. And the state will think that, okay, that is my role, I am done. A lot of times the GFA gets credit because the GFA is very well organized in what it does. But the thing also is, the government is always swayed by the GFA and what it does because football is visible. It is a mass sport. So it is very easy to attach yourself to it and be seen. Which is why for a minister or a director or somebody to be seen as working, you will see the person, we are raising funds for the GFA. So the mark of success of the minister or whoever is that we're able to raise 50 million for the Ghana's World Cup campaign. But you have struggled, forgetting that the taint of failure at an All-Africa Senior Athletics Championships is similar to the taint of a failure at an AFCON. But they don't feel it that way because generally we don't perceive it like that. But basically what we have done is the equivalent of going to the AFCON and going out in the group stages.
That's how bad our performance
was. So if we don't find that balance, and it's not just for athletics, we've done the same for amateur boxing, hockey,
table tennis,
and all those sports. And even with football that we think is the favored son, football at the development level, the government is not there. The government only shows up when the red, gold, green, black star shows up. The state is zero at the development state. But that is where the state needs to be.
I'm checking something somebody sent me. The U.S. National Training Center. It's called the Arthur Blank U.S. Soccer Training Center.
$250 million.
200-acre facility, Fayetteville, Georgia. Serves as the first permanent headquarters and training ground for U.S. soccer. Open May 7, 2026. I'm comparing that to our $140 million Baltimore complex. Now, Godfred, they have 17 outdoor playing surfaces.
Yes.
How many outdoor playing surfaces do we have at Baltimore? Somebody.
You are the one who went there. Tell me.
I didn't see more than 2. They have 17 outdoor playing surfaces, including specialized areas for futsal, beach soccer, and various national team training needs.
Yes.
Indoor facilities features a massive 200,000 square foot indoor footprint with about 400,000 square foot of total indoor complex space, including 2 regulation-sized indoor fields, high-performance gyms, recovery centers, sleep pods, and locker rooms. And then the complex serves as the official operational and administrative headquarters for U.S. Soccer Federation, Designed as a unified hub, it houses specialized spaces for coaching, education, referee certification, and youth development programs to create a standardized US way for the sport. So they have 17 fields.
Yes.
And we spend $140 million, and we have one pitch that we can't even.
You see, and that is why we need the state.
What?
$140 million on any kind of infrastructure.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. But let me just also clear something. The thing is called Attah-Blanc for a reason. Attah-Blanc is Home Depot founder.
Yeah.
It's his money that is building.
There's a $50 million philanthropic gift from him.
From him. In addition to what the state is providing.
Charlie, people have 17 outdoor playing surfaces.
Yes, they want to do football.
I saw one main outdoor playing surface, which was overgrown with weeds.
The playing surface wasn't even proper.
Has there been an investigation into the Baltimore setup? Do you know?
Has there been what?
Have they investigated how the funds were used?
It's still pending, because overall we spent $195 million on the All Africa Games. That one is still pending. But I'm saying, if you spend $145 million on anything in the world, Bernard, check the list of large scale projects that cost $100 million in the world. Check. $145 million on any sports. Bernard, $145 million will build you a stadium for maybe a basketball team.
So it's
in the US. It's proper money. It's proper money that we have spent.
I mean, Baltimore looks good on the outside when you see the buildings. All right, so there's this tennis one, there's a swimming one, there's the basketball one, and then there's the athletics track, which doesn't even have seating. That's the other issue. So, you know, the way the place is built, you have to bring canopies for people to sit to even watch the running, because it wasn't designed for spectators. So it's not a proper outdoor stadium. It's just like a running track with a pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
So what is the difference between Baltimore and let's just do a local example. The University of Ghana sports facilities. Compare that to Baltimore. I was at the University of Ghana last week because of the athletics, but I had other things to do as well. You know, the warm-up track has a pitch. It was well manicured. It's consistently well manicured.
So the University of Ghana is more serious than.
It has a rugby pitch. It is. How many people play rugby in this country? How many times a week? But if you go there, the pitch is manicured. So if the University of Ghana can find human beings and a way to at least keep the surfaces manicured, what is the difficulty with the state keeping its own surfaces manicured? You see, and I was just even being told, this matter. The hockey team went to play the Africa Cup of Nations. They did very well, boys and girls. Men and women. They haven't even been paid. Oh. They haven't been paid. You see? So we need to pay attention to what we consider our so-called interest in sports. I was happy to hear, and I don't know how that will happen, the sports fund say that some of the money that is being raised, they will find ways of pushing it into the other sports rather than football. We live to see. That is all we will say. We live to see how they will do it. But this is a good time to do those things. Invest in those kids. Look, Bernard, when I was in school, at a point, secondary school, had students who were paid for by the state.
Wow.
Even
while they were students.
The breakfast Vaidenim eats in school is not the breakfast you and I were eating in school.
It means they knew her talent and they decided to invest even while she was in school.
The state paid those children to be in school.
So they can run for us.
We go to school to be skinny.
They eat proper.
They eat proper. Tea are tea. Bread are bread.
Kosia kosia.
Kosia kosia. It wasn't about, they didn't have, they didn't struggle for basics like, oh, I'm looking for running shoes and she's crying or something. When we go for interco, nobody has to point out a national athlete to you.
When you see the way they are walking, crowd,
when you see a national athlete at interco, nobody.
We'll point out
a national athlete to you.
Even their spikes.
Bernard, they are the only ones with running blocks. Everybody is starting flat. They are the only ones who come with their own running blocks. The outfit is different. They are wearing the school outfit, but you can see the pose and the steez and everything. That was and that is why we were exceptional
in those days.
Because the state realized that I have a group of human beings. I must take care of them. I don't know how we broke that chain. So Gaza, Odobroni, Aisha Jafar, Fulera, Hubert, Blessed Ousu of St. Hubert's, for instance, and all these, the ones at UCC, the ones at University of Ghana, the ones at KNUST, aside the school scholarships, what they need to be able to do is to wake up in the morning knowing that after I train, I have a proper breakfast that an athlete must have.
And the school will not punish me for being an athlete.
And the school is not punishing me for it.
If I go and do a competition, I'll come and write my test at a later time.
Because the Ministry of Youth and Sports, through whatever program it has told the school that at St. Louis, Gaza must eat at this time. She must eat in the morning. She must eat at 11. She must eat at 3. She must sleep at this time. That is how you take care of these people. That is how you are invested in them. Gaza knows that at the start of the academic year, the state provides her 2 running shoes, 2 jogging shoes. It is not about giving her $1,000, but it is making sure that the basics are not things that they think about. It is about making sure that the UCC students, the UPSA students, last week they did mini Gusa at UPSA. I'll tell you something.
Mini Gusa, what is Gusa?
Ghana University Students Association. The sports.
By UPSA, do you have a pitch?
Oh, UPSA has an AstroTurf.
Okay, so but this is just for football?
No. They did everything. So some of the events were held at UG and others were held at UPSA. I know a level 100 students of the UPSA school team. The UPSA, they need to change their Subai over there on that one. Who played football for the school team at the Gusa? Finished and had to go and write an exam an hour later.
How? Play for the school team
at Gusa.
Official university games. And write an IA
and
an hour
finished
later.
Went to write an hour later. Went to write.
Basically, they are telling you that choose between your academic
work. The two. There are those who wrote papers and immediately were done with the papers. Had to go and play for the university school team.
Why? UPSA stop that.
And it's not even just a UPSA issue. I'm just using them as an example.
So you feel like a lot of the universities.
A lot of the Bernard, I was an athlete at the University of Ghana. That's how I got a bed. Discuss. But it got to the point where I realized that there was no way I was going to wake up at 6 a.m. to go for training and be late for a lecture at 8 that I'll be sanctioned for. So in the end,
university didn't protect you.
The university was not going to protect me. So in the end, sports lost out. I went. Perhaps things have changed now. But that is that is a kind of coordination that is required. An athlete must not think about those things.
When I was in Legon, my roommate was in the national basketball team. He was Legon Hall Sports Secretary. He had to take the personal effort of Mr. Peter Kodugbe to encourage those guys to play basketball for the national team because there are tournaments they had to go for. He would personally drive to the campus and pick them up for training. I think it was some magic he did that those guys managed to write exams because this was a national team players who were playing for the university and they had tournaments in Ivory Coast and things they had to go for. Kwesi was my roommate and this guy was very good and sometimes he has to miss lectures. If it wasn't for Bodugbe's up and down, he would have left basketball. So always there has to be an individual who goes out of his way because institutionally we are not ready to support sports. And then we turn around and say we are not doing well.
Yes.
But for me, it's a bad commentary on the nation because if you host a tournament and place 17th and there's no public outrage, it means that our standards of excellence and how we see ourselves is even low. Because if my son comes home and is 17th in anything, he'll be in trouble. You get it? We cannot run a country where we strive for individual excellence and collectively we fail. How can you be Africa's 8th largest economy and be placing 17th in a tournament you hosted? Are you serious? And Niger and Eritrea are beating you. You can't be serious.
Because they have found the time. Look, I will provide an example for you. So Nigeria realized that at the Olympics and other international games, you could improve your medal haul with the really small events.
Arm wrestling,
paralifting,
lifting. So they focus there.
Started pushing people there.
Weightlifting
especially. So if you realize, Nigeria is very, very strong in the powerlifting and the
weightlifting 3 or 4 good
itself, because they can litter that place over there. So they realize that it's low-hanging fruit. We can use it to grow the visibility, because what Olympics, it doesn't matter. Gold is gold.
Hey, if you
whether it is in sweeping or it is in swimming, gold is gold.
Charlie,
what did they do? They said, look, all these human beings, para-athletes, whatever.
Let's push them.
Once you are good enough to represent Nigeria, they are taking away the burden of you having. They pushed you to the power company, their state power company.
NEPA. To sponsor.
You are an employee of NEPA.
Okay.
Who doesn't go to work?
But you run for the country.
That is your job. So they focused on just they use the NEPA system to pay these people and keep them just focused on that.
Yeah. Godfred, I got a message. It says things have improved at UG now regarding student-athlete welfare for the past decade.
Okay.
Interim assessments and exams are rescheduled when athletes are representing the university or the nation at local and international competition. Note that student athletes include debaters as well, and I was one, so I can confirm that. At our time, in fact, people got admission to Legon based on their sporting status and all that. Yes. So that's
but
something
UPSC
I can confirm. I'm trusting that they will follow up as well.
You see, so Bernard, we need to find that balance for this. Once that's what I'm saying. Look, if we are serious about improving, we will see it in how these young girls and boys are treated once they go back to their schools. Will the state suddenly say they are my concern? So they are no longer normal for as long as they are useful to the state. That is my investment in them. We will see.
So Bernard, my very impression, having sat in and listened to all the comments and analysis, is just very simple that we are the nation of gold, so rich in gold that we are called the Gold Coast. We've hosted a tournament.
And we couldn't even get one gold.
We couldn't get a single gold. And it only tells you that, yes, we've been exploiting the natural resources we have over time. We are not investing in the quality of the human beings that we have over the period. Whilst gold and all the natural resources we have will deplete, they are depletable. The human resource we have, which is the youth, and we have them in abundance, we are not paying attention, we are not investing in them. We are growing in numbers and our resources are rather depleting. Other nations have discovered resources like oil and knowing how depletable they are, have decided that they are going to put those resources into the quality of human beings they have. Whether it's in science, whether it's in art, music, sports, they've invested in them. And so you see that when you go to their nations, it might not be attractive, the kind of landscape or climate they have, but their human beings have made the environment so good that our top politicians and business class, everyone wants to go there for vacation and recreation and all business activities. So you can have a nation blessed so much that even our flags will want to represent the gold that we have, our vegetation that we have. But some people are thinking that the gold in our flag soon, the color should be changing because the gold is depleting. And the greenery is also going. So we should start fading those colors. As for the blood, it remains thick. So the point is that it is not where you find yourself, it is what you do with where you find yourself. We've been blessed. We even have such a very good weather, and our meals, we have such variety, and we are such a beautiful people, but consistently we keep letting ourselves down, and it is a shame. A lot of young people are trying to move out of this country, and it is part of this is why. If you are gifted an athlete, you know that the best environment to grow and play at a world level is probably not in Ghana. because there are other places where the system is actually looking out for your success, because your success becomes the success of the system. Here, you have to put in so much more. Look at what Godfred had to go through. You are playing for your university and you still have to struggle to go and take an exam. No special exemption is made for you. These are the little things we do that let the young people down, and people check out and they don't have faith in the system. And I think that if anyone has seriously promised to reset this nation, these are embarrassing moments that we should sit back and think deeply and see how we can salvage the situation, because it's not just about the bread and butter issues, it's also about pride. It's also about, you know, doing something for your nation that makes you proud and putting the name of the nation out there. If you step out really and you're talking to other people who are not necessarily from here, they don't mention the names of politicians aside Kwame Nkrumah. They mention the names of our athletes, our footballers, and our musicians. So we can't let ourselves down in that respect. It's a shame. It was a very low moment, and if we really claim we are going to reset anything,
this is a good opportunity, an opportunity missed.
Yeah.
I'm going to read a few comments. This morning is a sad one for us. 17th at Africa Athletics Championships is terrible. We should not settle for that. Ghana is a proud nation. We are a nation of excellent people. We shouldn't be placing 17th with no gold medal at an Africa Athletics Championships we've hosted at a cost we are yet to know. Right? Our local athletes were not supported to do that well. But I'm surprised you are surprised. First of all, more than half the money went into fund the party and fuel corruption. Second, the contractor has to buy a new Rolls Royce or Bentley so he can join an executive sports club. Third, where was supervision during the construction, and what has been the maintenance plan for the construction? Bernard, we have incompetent politicians in office whose only preoccupation in office is to find opportunities, create loot and share, and go away in peace and enjoy the booty till they come to power again. That's our story. Let's have a full session on procurement and implications. This is from Kopina. A few more comments on this.
Okay, yeah. Let me read these ones. Bernard, the AstroTurfs are rented for jams, weddings, funerals, etc. They have been converted to event grounds. What is the recovery and sustainability plan by the local assemblies to run these facilities? Ministry of Local Government should come and answer. Bernard, this from Jomali. And let me say this today, Bernard.
Read it again.
The AstroTurfs are rented for jams, weddings, funerals, etc. They have been converted to event grounds. What is the recovery and sustainability plan by the local assemblies to run these facilities? Ministry of Local Government.
Are these owned by the assemblies?
Yes. Let me make a quick point on this, Bernard. Whoever cooked up that AstroTurf idea and gave it to the MPP, I need a name.
The amount of money they spent on it and what it's doing to sports.
Bernard, it is the single most useless intervention of the past 20 years.
Serious?
Sporting wise, I'm telling you.
It's not leading to any sports development.
It is the single, I'm saying it. Read my lips.
Yeah.
Quote me anywhere. Godfred Akoto Boafo says whoever gave that idea to the MPP government and followed it through, hey, wherever you are.
And the way the Yalpa.
The person has made his money.
Is it the execution or what?
It is the single most useless sporting intervention I have ever seen in this country.
Give me 2 pieces of evidence. 2 reasons why.
Which of Fadama, have you seen it?
Fadama AstroTurf, not in a while.
They are repairing. It hasn't been used for a year and a half now. They put up one in Dashabantama or somewhere like that. Within 6 months, somebody saw the carpet flying through the air on a rainy day. There was one in the western region. If it rains, you can't play football. Apenkwa, if it rains, you can't play football.
So they are not doing it well, or say what?
I'm talking about the ones that they have done. Which ones again should I go to?
There's a lot too.
Bawi, they did the AstroTurf. It is there. They are hosting it, whatever. Bernard, if you say you do AstroTurf, what prevents you? And I always give this example. If you want to do AstroTurf, Tema Sports Stadium was AstroTurf. For 20 years.
It was hosting.
Did you see a hole in that turf?
No.
Why?
I didn't even know Tema was AstroTurf until you told me.
Until it's moved by its use date.
Yeah.
Because 15, 20 years is a long time.
So are you saying the current AstroTurfs are poor quality?
Some of the AstroTurfs 3 months, 4 months old.
So it's like carpet.
Yeah, it's that you see the barbers, no? They have some carpets that they have been laying. That is the one they've been laying on the thing.
So it's not proper AstroTurf for sports?
No. Nobody. The proper AstroTurfs in this country, let me list them for you. SMAC, Juventus Academy.
Proper AstroTurf.
That is standard. If they don't tell you you are standing on AstroTurf,
you think it's grass.
You think it's grass. Wafa just relayed their turf. The old Wafa one.
Soga Copper.
And this one.
Proper AstroTurf.
Haloski. Nobody will tell you that you are standing on world-class AstroTurf. The rest, everybody is using low grade.
And it will affect the players.
Oh, but we've spoken about this. Knee, ankle. You are just killing people. You've reduced access because now it's 500 cedis to play. Some places you might even have to pay 600 to play for 2 hours.
How?
Which 10-year-old boy in my area, Kakudi, they've removed it. They are doing it again. They are about to do one in town council line, my area. I hope Latif Dan. I hope you are bringing a proper AstroTurf, because if you come and lay that carpet there, I'll remove it. I'm telling you. I'm not kidding. I will lead the youth of that area to remove that AstroTurf they are coming to do at the Dansoman Town Council line. If they bring the bedroom carpets that they have been laying around. You let me continue. Good morning. Hey,
Bernard, just to corroborate Godfred's point on the AstroTurfs, the Netherlands to phase out artificial turf over health and environmental concerns.
And this is even the proper one.
Yeah, and this is a publication.
They are phasing out the world-class Astro.
As far back as April 21, 2024. Just a quick line. In a significant move to set to take effect from 2030 onwards, the Netherlands is poised to bid farewell to artificial grass on sports fields, opting for real grass surfaces instead. This is due to the increased cancer risks associated with artificial turf. The artificial grass, often crafted from rubber cramp or cramp rubber, composed of small pellets derived from discarded car tires, has raised alarm due to a study conducted across Dutch football clubs. So more details are here on Natural Turf Alliance.
Let me finish for you. Good morning, team. I'm really enjoying this discussion. Give me 1 second this morning. On this issue of maintenance, I think the Legon Stadium should be handed over to the university, and you will see the change. I played hockey at KNUST. I missed a midterm because we had to train for Gusa. I had to beg the lecturer after training. Thankfully, he liked sports, and my face happened to be on the calendar in his office with me holding a hockey stick. That's how he believed my story and gave me 27/30 for representing the school. That's how athletes should be treated. They shouldn't have to choose between education and sports. It should go hand in hand. Good morning,
God bless that lecturer.
I know a para-athlete who plays with the medal-winning basketball team. They had a tournament in another African country not too long ago, but they couldn't attend due to inadequate funding. I was so disappointed. This is D. Ghana chess is also doing well. They went to an intercontinental tournament in Lome and escaped with 4 medals.
Wow.
Even the chess in prisons team in Ghana has also made huge marks when they have their tournaments. Good morning, Citi.
Morning.
All that you are saying this morning is very, very true. I'm a national cyclist. I ride for the national team. And all that you are saying is true. We face it in school. Even now, we don't perform well because we don't have any support from anyone. We have to help ourselves. Now, how can we go represent our country? How can we go represent a whole country with our own bikes and our own money? And then some of us will go back to work and they'll sack us because we have been away from work for over a month. This is earnest. What I think the state should do is that they should resource the athletics committee to go around the country, pick athletes during Interco and feed them and let them go to school as well. And then in 2 to 3 years, we'll be winning gold in competitions. That is, like I said, the ecosystem already exists. You see, the thing about athletics is you don't pick a talented athlete. The reason why athletics is considered the most primal of sports is who is faster.
So that one you can't. It's not talent.
It's not talent.
It's training.
I am faster than you. Tomorrow, if you are faster than me, we go. You understand? So your focus will always be on those who have proven that they are at a certain level of speed.
Then you can improve them.
You can improve them. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to these young ones who have shown you that they can do A, B, C, D at this time. If another batch come who are better than this one, you move. That is how athletics everywhere in the world has always worked. The fact that Bernard Avle is a national athlete for 3 years does not mean that when Ben Jr. is suddenly faster than you after 3 or 4 years, I will stop. I should not go and look at Ben Jr. He's faster than you now. That is where the attention goes. It is as simple as that. Let me finish. Bernard, our educational system does not adequately support individuals who are into sports. This challenge is not limited to the university level. It also exists at the secondary school level. Bernard, when I was a senior in secondary school, I was actively involved in the 100, 400, and cross-country. However, whenever we went for inter-school competitions, that was when teachers suddenly took their classes more seriously, often introducing difficult topics. We were usually perceived as students who would eventually end up in the military or police service. You know, there are certain schools where they don't even allow their students to go for intercom.
I don't even understand.
I don't know. I understand that one. One day, a teacher advised me along those lines. And that was how I eventually stopped sports. Bernard,
yes.
go to mile 7.
Achimota.
The AstroTurf is being used for funerals and other events. It even lifts and flaps like birds whenever he rains. This is bright Blavo from my show.
But you know, the university stadium and the Boteman Sports Stadium were built and completed around the same time. And we are seeing the quality of management. I understand
the bushes around the Boteman pitch. I couldn't believe it.
The Legon Stadium is managed by the University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, UGL. And the Boteman Sports Complex is on the university's land even.
They should give it to the university.
They should just give it to the same entity.
Because if they don't do something about Boteman, a year today, it will become a complete white elephant.
Oh yes.
You know, and for me, this is something when we are looking at financial loss, we shouldn't just look at people chopping money. People mismanaging facilities is financial loss. How they didn't even create seating for people to even pay to watch events. It beggars belief. You have a huge facility.
You didn't think that you needed to increase its
look, we had to hire canopies and chairs to sit down to watch the running. And the way there's no seating.
Oh, you're kidding.
Outside, there's no seating. You just go and we have canopies and things. So if you want to watch the end of 100 meters, you have to go on some hill and then use your phone and be capturing it. It's terrible.
You're kidding.
Oh, bro.
Not even like mini bleachers.
I got there at 8 o'clock. I got home at 7 p.m. So I was there the whole day.
You spend time.
Charlie, I lose my voice.
I lost it off, but
and when you want to go and urinate, you have to walk from the pitch all the way to the first hall where they play the basketball. Like a 5-minute walk to go and urinate. If you don't want to urinate in the bush.
So that means a lot of people urinate in the bush.
No, I did not.
No, I'm just saying you are decent, but a lot of people urinate in the bush.
No, most of the people there were decent. They all walk up there to urinate.
Yeah, I'm just saying there was a decent crowd that day.
Charlie, for me, my heart bleeds. You cannot have a facility like this and just leave it. You know, it's wickedness for me that you have a facility built with $145 million. Even the kids' playground is dangerous. You've left grass everywhere. You haven't weeded anywhere.
The pitch. There's some snake bite your daughter.
The pitch bazaar. No, like Ghana, let's not do this. People need work. If the people can manage it, find some young people, give them cutlasses and say, Charlie, you weed the place every 3 days.
But places like that, it's not cutlasses.
If you don't use more lawnmower, use at least the bush, not the park, because the bush around the park was so high.
You see, I want to agree with Caleb's. The University of Ghana, you have this track B that has a mower at the back.
Yeah.
They should loan it to the Boteman people for like 3 days.
It needs proper management, consistent management, like you said. You can't just.
Charlie, the nation.
If you can't manage weeds, what can you manage?
The nation frustrates me a lot.
If you can't manage weeds, what can you manage?
Ghana, let's do better. Sports Authority, please, get your act together on Boteman. Kale, let me hear you.
Yes, if you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, you want to sip something down to cool down your disappointment and all, check out Piva beverages. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, and Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. It's available now at a local store near you. 0550 032 231. Piva beverages, a taste you will love. Now, when you buy anything, it's got to be the very best. Diamond 42.5 R grade cement is the highest quality cement on the Ghanaian market, and since the year 2000, we've put smiles on the faces of home owners, block makers, and supported numerous constructions. We are rated green by the EPA. Now we have the affordable 32.5 hour grade. Great deal for everyone. That's great value for your pocket. You deserve the very best, so make Diamond Cement your number one choice for all your building needs. Please deal with the company directly if you wish to buy Diamond Cement. You will find us nationwide. Our factories are in Aplao, Takoradi, and Buepe. 0540 111 978 is the number to call. Diamond Cement is still as hard as a diamond. Elevate your audio with We Hear by Low, featuring a vibrant range of colors. We have denim, neon, and black. Discover the full lineup, including the We Hear Pro, the only model in the series endorsed by Kylian Mbappe, is going for a promo price of 3,800. We Hear 2 is 900 cedis, and We Hear 1 is 400 cedis. Order now on 020-195-7739. Visit Atlantic Towers at number 12 Afunya Street, Abelengpe. We Hear by Low. Feel the power, hear the difference. And people are winning big on the 590 mobile just by dialing *959#. Here's how you can also be a part. NLA has increased the play time of your favorite 590 mobile from Monday to Saturday. Noon rush starts from 8:30 p.m. and closes at 1:25 p.m. the next day, while the evening draw starts at 1:30 p.m. and closes at exactly 7:55 p.m. Note, Asinda Sunday remains the same. Catch all the 590 mobile evening live draw from Monday special to Sunday Asinda on GTV broadcast 8 p.m. to 8:15. Always remember to stick responsibly. It's not for persons below 18. 0308-249-477 is the number to call for enquiry. And if you're planning for the future, it begins with the decisions you make today. Save and invest early with EDC. Build wealth and retire comfortably. One clear sign of financial growth is when your money starts working for you through steady returns and long-term wealth creation. With EDC, you get professional fund management, flexible investment options, potential for higher returns, and financial security for retirement and future goals. Your financial independence is possible with EDC, so sign up today. Call 0302-610-400 or WhatsApp 0509-268-414.
There's a lot more when we come back. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. Today we're focusing on sports issues and also our poor culture of maintenance. Something has to give. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
June is for business here at Citi FM and Channel 1 TV. This June, the ideas get bolder and the future of Ghanaian business takes center stage. Welcome to the Citi Business Festival 2026. For the entire month of June, 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 TV bring together the thinkers, builders, innovators, and dreamers shaping the future of enterprise in Ghana. From powerful business fora that spark meaningful conversations to insightful on-air discussions with industry leaders and change makers, to stories of resilience, innovation, and ambition from Ghanaian entrepreneurs. This is more than a festival. It is a movement of ideas, strategy, and impact. Whether you're starting small, scaling big, or simply dreaming of your next breakthrough, the Citi Business Festival is your platform to learn, connect, and grow. Join the on-air series every weekday at 9 a.m. on the Citi Breakfast Show on 97.3 Citi FM and at 11 a.m. with a repeat at 6 p.m. on Channel 1 TV. This June, let's challenge businesses. Let's refine ideas. Let's create impact. Call 0205-973-973 for further details. Citi Business Festival 2026. Driving ideas into impact. The Citi Business Festival 2026 is powered by 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 TV in partnership with Absa Bank. And it's proudly sponsored by Absa Bank, MTN, Zondatech Ghana Limited, and Petra Trust.
The contract is here, but my pocket flat like a football with no hair.
Don't stress. That is why DCI Microfinance is here for you.
DCI? What magic can they do?
No magic, just real solutions. With your contract and LPO financing, you can deliver on time. And when you're waiting on payment, their invoice and certificate discounting puts cash in your hands quickly. Their loans are fast, simple, and reliable.
So no more borrowing for my father-in-law? Now, that's a blessing.
Exactly. Call them now on 0577-669346. DCI Microfinance, miles beyond the extra.
The sun
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
This June, all roads lead to Accra. WAMPEX, the West African Mining and Power Expo, returns from the 3rd to the 5th of June for its 19th edition. Endorsed by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, WAMPEX brings together over 6,000 mining professionals and over 250 local and international exhibitors. Meet the people behind West Africa's mining operations, discover new suppliers, and make the connections that move projects forward. From a high-level conference to innovation hub workshops and valuable networking opportunities, now hosted at its new home, the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel in Accra. Headline sponsors: Anglo Gold Ashanti, Goldfields, and B5+. Register now for free visitor access at www.wampexwestafrica.com and be a part of West Africa's leading mining event.
Want more of the world's best entertainment? Well, DSTV's got you. We got kicks, we got scores, we got action, we got roars, we got drama, we got fun, we got more for everyone.
We got you.
So come on, get connected. There's an upgrade on us just for you.
It's my specialty.
More channels, more shows, more joy for you and the fam every day. DSTV, we got you all the way.
KFC Ghana just dropped something big. The all-new KFC Kebab. KFC Chichinga Abba. Now, you can enjoy your favorite street-style taste, but KFC style. Crispy, juicy, and full of Chichinga flavor. Order your choice, starting from 2 pieces. KFC is finger-licking good.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone. You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Raging all the drink. Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
It's 36 after 9, and I have an amazing guest in the studio to reflect on the Applied Research Conference of Technical Universities in Ghana. Did you know that it's been 10 years since Ghana converted its polytechnics into technical universities? Yeah, and every other 2 years, they sit and have conversations, look at collaboration, research. And so my guest in the studio are here to talk about the Applied Research Conference of Technical Universities in Ghana. This is the 4th that will be happening I am delighted to welcome Engineer Professor Kwadwo Edinkra Appiah. He's the chairman of the Vice Chancellors of Technical Universities of Ghana. He's also the Vice Chancellor of Sunyani Technical University. He's here with Reverend Professor John Frank Ishan. He's the Vice Chancellor Takoradi Technical University. And Professor Mame Efua Nkrumah is the chairperson of the Applied Research Conference of Technical Universities in Ghana. And it's abbreviated as what? How do I say that?
ATSCO.
Sorry. Okay, good. It will take a while to get up, but yeah. You're all welcome to the studio. 10 years after the conversion of polytechnics to technical universities, would you say, any of you actually can answer this, that would you say that we've achieved the purpose for which we've done this transitioning?
Yes, I will say that Ghana has achieved the purpose for which we converted polytechnics to technical universities. Why am I saying that? The fact is, you see, youth unemployment is something that is very serious when you come to many of the African countries.
True.
But ever since the conversion was done, when you look at the turnout of graduates from the technical universities, yes, job security has increased. Research that we have done shows that when we do tracer studies, when we compare with the polytechnic days, employability was low. But compared to the current trend, we can say that the conversion has been quite successful and beneficial to this country.
That's interesting. And while we are grateful for that, the numbers show that we still don't invest much in terms of budgeting into TVET education. My reading shows that Ghana receives less than 0.1% of the national GDP. TVET education in Ghana receives less than 0.1%. So if you are talking about unemployment and training a critical mass of technically educated people to fill up all the spaces, and we are only investing 0.1, then the renaming was good. But in terms of substance and resource, I know this may not be things you can say on air, but maybe the conference will deal with all these things. So I'm just highlighting that for the authorities to look at. But yes, let's talk about the ACTOG, right? Chairperson, tell us a bit about what it is.
Yeah, good morning, my listeners.
Right.
As my chair, the chair of VCTU has already said, this is an idea that started 4 years ago to make sure that things leave the shelves and actually work.
Right.
So personally, I've been very intrigued looking at some of the things that the students have showcased.
Right.
A key part of this conference is competition, which is among all the 10 technical universities. Things that they have done, they are going to exhibit them.
Right.
And you realize that they have innovated a lot. In my own experience, there's some copyright we are trying to get out of some of the things. So this year's conference is going to be very exciting because of what is in there. We are not keeping our things on the shelf. We want to showcase what we have done. And that's why we are happy to inform the public. And we also look forward to a lot of entrepreneurs, industrialists, and others to come on board and see what we have done so that they can pick these ideas and create jobs and support us to make sure that we create jobs, because we know that most countries that develop out of TVET.
Right. Reverend Professor John Frank Ishan, I think the TVET conversion started in your university, did it not?
Yes.
That was 10 years ago. Okay, so you two, your quick thoughts on the conversion.
I think it has been of help.
Okay.
If you look at it in terms of innovations,
right.
We have been able to come up with some innovation. But actually, this conference is a platform that was created by the vice chancellors to actually make the technical university visible,
right?
And so also correct some misconception about technical education,
right?
Then also showcase innovations and also tell the story, the impact the technical university has made over the years. So this is the right platform for that.
I like it.
And it's coming 10 years after the polytechnics were converted to Tech University.
So
it will be a wonderful.
A decade after this conversion is a good time to sit and look at all the resources you've had and the innovations you've put together. So who is invited to attend? Where will it be? When is it? Please.
I think we are looking for industry partners.
Okay.
We are looking for researchers who will come, students, and then investors.
Okay.
And the students will come also learn from that. And we also expect the government officials to come, and the president of the Republic of Ghana is coming to open the conference.
That's a good one.
The Minister of Education is also there.
Great.
I think GTech and then TVET.
Okay.
They're all coming.
Yeah,
the Minister, they're all coming.
Okay.
It's a national affair.
Right.
Because, so we expect a lot of people to be
I like it. So where will it be, and who? You've mentioned who can be there, but where will it be?
Takrady University.
Takrady Technical. Oh, you are hosting this. That's a big one. I like it. It's a good one. I remember when the conversation was ongoing. The current foreign minister was the deputy education minister at the time, and there was a lot of debate, a lot of talk about that. And I was in school when this conversion had happened. So a lot of growth, a lot of progress, and we'll be bringing all that together. So it's said that the best comes from the West. And that's why we are understanding that the conference is going to be hosted there. How different will it be from the previous ones, and what's the lineup? What's it going to be made of?
Okay, so the conference is opening on the 26th of May. It's a Tuesday.
This month. Right.
So we are inviting everyone to come. There's a lot in our pockets for you. We have, we pride ourselves with the best comes from the West. So you have a lifetime experience.
I like that.
Yeah. So we have over 300 papers, academic papers to be presented.
Okay.
And we also have an exhibition or exhibitions between the technical universities, all 10 of them.
Right.
At the end, which will be the dinner award. We'll have an awards night. Then we also have a bit of entertainment. So we'll have a sea trip. If you have not been in the ship before, we are going with the Ghana Naval Command.
I like this.
To go on a brief
cruise.
Sea ride, cruise on the sea. Then we also tour the Western region.
Okay.
We go to the Nzima land to see Kwame Nkrumah's hometown, Zulezo and others.
That's nice.
That's also part of the program.
Prof, are you one of his descendants? I see Nkrumah in your name as well. Is there any connection?
It's a borrowed name.
Okay. we like it nonetheless. That's a good one.
And then we'll have the awards dinner.
Okay.
At a 5-star hotel.
That's right.
The only one in Takrady. Yeah, it has a very beautiful ambience, and we have a live band also for the program.
Orokodo.
So the Orokodo.
That's a good one. So exhibitions, innovations from students, right, and lecturers. Then there'll be papers. You said there are about 300 papers
300.
that will be presented. And then there'll be an awards night, dinner. There'll be a sea trip. We'll be cruising on the high seas. I like this. And so we're inviting entrepreneurs and industry to come aboard, right?
Exactly.
Let me give you some space, Chairman of the Vice Chancellors Association, to invite more people to why it's important to get more industry support.
Yes, basically, this is a union of industry, academia, and government.
Right.
We call it the triple helix.
Right.
And when you check development across the world, when you mention the Singapores, the UK, the Americas, TVET is the bedrock for their development. And Ghana cannot actually develop without TVET. We need to pay particular attention to TVET because you see, over the years, we have focused so much on grammar.
True.
And that does not actually give employment to people in the order that we want. So the youth unemployment that has become so high. In fact, as we speak, when you check, it's over 32 to 38% youth unemployment. And even for graduate unemployment is higher. That is above 40%. And it is all because we still keep focusing on grammar. instead of skills.
Right.
So technical university education has come of age to generate the kind of skills set that our youth need to work and set up their own companies and even employ many others. And that is the purpose of this, how do you call it, conference.
Right.
Basically, we are inviting all Ghanaians, entrepreneurs, as you rightly mentioned, investors, academics, even the youth, those in the informal sector, they should come and see what the technical universities are doing so that we can team up. You know, TVET is about skills.
Right.
So if you have skills hidden anywhere, come. So we can form partnership. But one major purpose of the conference is to forge partnership with these three helix that I mentioned, government, industry, and academia. And so this is a platform where we discuss about development. And if we're able to have it go successfully, Ghana will actually benefit.
Great.
Unemployment rate will come down, job creation will go up, entrepreneurship will go up, and the technical universities are ready to transfer all the know-how and the techniques and the technicalities that we have identified through applied research so that we can implement them on the ground for national development.
Very well said. Engineer Professor Kwadwo Adinkra Appiah is chairman of the Vice Chancellors of Technical Universities of Ghana. He's also Vice Chancellor for Sunyani Technical University. Indeed, TVET education is the growth engine of any economy, especially as economy as ours. And so let's all be there to support Professor Mami Nkrumah. Please, the date again, the venue, and wrap up on that for me.
Okay, so the date is the opening.
Yes,
is on the 26th, which is a Tuesday, 9 a.m. The president is coming.
Right.
The list of activities we are going to do. There's going to be a panel discussion on the theme, which is technology transfer. And the reason is that most of the things we do, we are not able to move them from the classroom into commercialization.
Right. So it's on the 26th of this month in Kakra.
Yes.
You say
it's at the Dela auditorium.
Okay. Right. Thank you so much, Professor Engineer Professor Kwadwo Adinkra Appiah, Reverend Professor John Frank Ishan, and Professor Mami Efua Nkrumah for passing through. And wish you all the best with the Applied Research Conference of Technical Universities in Ghana 2026. We wish you great success.
Thank you.
Many blessings. Thanks for passing through. While we are at it, if you're looking to explore green energy solutions for your business or home, the Association of Ghana Industries AGI invites you to the Sustainable Energy B2B Expo 2026. It's taking place on a Thursday, 21st of May 2026 at the College of Physicians and Surgeons at Rajah. Come and connect with trusted solar and EV companies, explore green financing, and get sustainable energy solutions tailored for your businesses. Attendance is free, but you need to register, so jump on to agiesc.com/enquiries. Call 054-837-1677. It's an event that's brought to you by the Association of Ghana Industries Energy Service Center in partnership with Swiss Contact, Confederation of Danish Industries, the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, and Energy Commission. Media partners Citi FM, Channel 1 TV, Business, and Financial Times. If you're ready to level up your future, make Academic City University your first choice. At Academic City, students don't just learn, they build, innovate, and lead. Our graduates work with global companies like Apple, Goldman Sachs, Ernst & Young, while others are building startups and driving innovation across Africa. Academic City offers innovative undergraduate and postgraduate programs in engineering, business administration, communication, AI, data science, and cybersecurity. We are also the university in sub-Saharan Africa to offer undergraduate programs in nuclear engineering and unmanned aerial systems engineering. Professional development courses are also available. Admissions are now open. Please call 053-101-2236. Visit act.edu.gh. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders. Exciting news for GT Bank customers. Have you ever run out of airtime in the middle of an important conversation or when the conversation is just getting interesting? GT Bank has the preferred solution. Quick Airtime Loan. Quick Airtime Loan is GT Bank's convenient airtime advance service that keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. Simply dial *73*247# and get up to 30 Ghana Cedi instant airtime credit to your mobile number at a fee of 3%. No delay, no stress. Call toll free number 0800-127-000. T's and C's apply. GT Bank Quick Airtime. Stay connected any day, anytime. Now this month, the world of finance comes to Accra. Be part of the prestigious ACI World Congress, Accra 2026, delivering more than an experience. Over 500 global experts, innovators, and financial leaders from Africa, Europe, Asia, and beyond will gather to shape the future of capital markets, foreign exchange, investment banking, treasury, commodities, and risk management. It's happening from the 21st to the 22nd of this month at Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel, Accra, proudly co-hosted by the Bank of Ghana and supported by global partners including Bloomberg, London Stock Exchange, Ghana Stock Exchange, SGXFX, Deutsche Börse Group through 360T. Enjoy insightful conversations, strategic networking, Ghanaian culture, and an elegant gala night experience. ACI World Congress Accra 2026, where global finance connects. We'll take a quick break. When we're back, we wrap it all up.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Ready to lead beyond limits? Ready to think sharper, decide smarter, and lead with greater impact? Welcome to the Management Bootcamp 2026, an exclusive executive development experience from Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM. The Bootcamp is designed for ambitious professionals, executives, entrepreneurs, and business leaders who are ready to elevate their leadership capacity and thrive in today's fast-changing business environment. Gain practical insights from top industry experts in strategy, leadership, customer service, and digital marketing. The date is Sunday, 21st June to Friday, 26th June 2026. The venue is the Platinum Bay Hotel at Abokobi. To register, call 0501-145-434. Seats are limited. Secure your place today and take the next bold step in your leadership journey. Management Bootcamp 2026, shaping leaders, transforming businesses. The Management Bootcamp 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
In Ghana, planning ahead is something we grew up with. It's in the small things. Filling your barrels and buckets just in case the taps don't flow tomorrow. Parents buying school shoes 2 or 3 sizes too big so you can grow into them. Or wrapping your books carefully so that they can be passed down to the next child. It's how we've always looked out for the future. Quietly, thoughtfully, every day.
For 20 years, we've understood what Ghanaians have always known. Planning today secures tomorrow. It's the reason we provided life insurance solutions for every aspect of your future. Star Life didn't introduce planning ahead. We only made it better. Why? Because it's who you've always been. Star Life, your solid partner for life.
We are Star Life, your solid partner for life.
Enye kokoko sakofa pepe powder me kwa ujawu meshishi 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 meshishi wrong meshishi wrong abofa kiba bidye dunya sam kofa pepe soup wey you know Sankofa pepper powder, a shishi raw. Sankofa pepper powder, me power jamu, a shishi. Sankofa pepper powder, me power jamu, a shishi. 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 Me power jamu. Sankofa pepper powder.
FDA, Aji Ejadi Nkrato Yatum.
Turn up your sound experience with the We Hear speakers by Lovi. From the sleek We Hear 1 to the powerful We Hear 2. And now the premium We Hear Pro. Fully endorsed by Kylian Mbappe. This is not just a speaker. It's a flexible, high-performance outdoor Bluetooth speaker built to bring your music to life anywhere. With up to 100 watts of music power, you get bold, immersive sound wherever you go. All available in stylish standout colors. Now the good news. From April 20th to May 20th, grab yours at a special discounted price. The We Hear 1 now at 400 Ghana cedis. The We Hear 2 at 900 Ghana cedis. And the premium We Hear Pro now at 3,800 Ghana cedis. Don't miss out. Call 020-195-7739 or pick up at the Atlantic Towers. You can also grab yours at Orange FM Kumasi, Plus FM, or 3 Music TV in Accra. Number 12 Afunya Street at Belengpe. Don't miss out on this special discounted offer. It's the We Hear promo powered by Lovi. We Hear, feel the power, hear the difference.
Hello CEOs, Ghana's foremost business platform marks 10 years of leadership impact. Join the 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo on Thursday, 28th May 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Kempinski Hotel Accra. The summit is themed Accelerating Ghana's Economic Transformation, Driving Bold Reforms Through Leadership, Technology and Industrialization. Tagline, From Vision to Action. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, will attend as special guest of honor and officially launch the CEO Government Compact 2026. Highlights include presidential CEO dialogue, masterclasses, panels, brand expo, CEO profiles, networking, and the Ghana CEO Excellence Gala. Registered now at GhanaCEOSummit.com. Call 054-639-1970 or email info@GhanaCEOSummit.com. Powered by CEO Network Ghana in partnership with Deloitte, PwC, EY, GIPC, SIGA, University of Ghana, Media General, and the Multimedia Group. The 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo, a decade of leadership impact. T&Cs apply.
Your skin deserves the best care possible. Introducing Princess Premium Lotion, crafted with vitamin B3 for all your skin types. Choose from our 4 luxurious variants: radiant skin with cocoa butter and vitamin E, skin revitalization enriched with aloe vera and vitamin E, healthy glow featuring lemon and vitamin E, plus SPF 15 sun protection, and skin rejuvenation with carrot oil and vitamin A. Take care of the future you with Princess Premium Lotion. Princess Premium Lotion is your perfect choice. Available now for your everyday skincare needs. The GC brand, it's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Is your electricity bill too high? Let me show you how to control your energy costs and save a lot of money. Make maximum use of daylight. Use LED lights and open your windows to create a cross airflow. Only turn the fan on to slow or medium speed when needed. Adjust the temperature of your refrigerator to the optimum range of 5 degrees Celsius to 7 degrees Celsius and the freezers to -18 degrees Celsius. Use your AC wisely. Don't set the temperature lower than 25 degrees Celsius. It consumes about 70% of the electricity in your homes. Change outdated equipment like motors, pumps, compressors, and boilers to energy efficient ones. Conduct a systemic audit and improve the efficiency of your significant energy users. Implement a standardized energy management system like the ISO 50001. Visit www.valcotrustfund.gov.gh for more energy saving tips and messages to save more money. This energy conservation advice is brought to you by the Ministry of Energy, Energy Foundation, Valco Trust Fund, PURC, ECG, Bui Power Authority, Gridco, and VRA. Control your energy cost and save money.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Now, life doesn't just stand still. It doesn't wait for you to be prepared. It just moves. The best you can do is to prepare yourself. A flexible policy like the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan will help you build a legacy that offers you a cover of up to 300,000 Ghana cedis with no underwriting, greater flexibility with no limits to the lives you can cover up to age 80 and an uninterrupted cover, no lapse. Just dial *378 *3#. Request a call for the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan today. Let's get you a plan that works for you and your family. Old Mutual do great things every day. Control your energy costs and save money. Is your electricity bill too high? Make maximum use of your daylight and use LED lights. Open windows for cross airflow and turn the fan on to slow or medium speed when needed. Adjust the temperature of your refrigerator to the optimum range of 5 degrees Celsius to 7 degrees Celsius and the freezers to 18 degrees Celsius. Change outdated motors, pumps, compressors, boilers to energy efficient ones. Do well to implement a standardized energy management system like ISO 5001 ENMS. Visit valcotrustfund.gov.gh or efghana.org for more energy saving tips. It's an energy conservation device brought to you by the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition Energy Foundation, Valco Trust Fund, PRC, ECG, Bui Power, Gridco, and VRA. Beat the tariffs, you can save 10 to 20% easily. Sheba Abba Benning is back with the news at 10. Good morning.
Good morning, Caleb. Coming up in the bulletin, Ghana loses $78 million following withdrawal of funding from USAID.